on, friends? This is Bobby D coming to you live from the Lombard, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, baby. Hey, today I'm going to talk to you about the shocking truth, how COVID-19 has devastated and ravaged the African American community from the Philippines. The shocking truth, how COVID-19 has devastated and ravaged the African American community from the Philippines. Yeah. Now, when you talk about COVID-19, you know what I'm saying? This is a disease. That is a worldwide pandemic. Okay? It is a pandemic, my friends. And it started in Wuhan, China. Now, many people say that this disease, this virus, was created by the Chinese. Okay? That's one theory. But there's no evidence to prove that. Solid case evidence. There's innuendo, okay? But there's no solid evidence, okay? And then what they say is it came from animals, jumped into humans, and the Chinese lied about the outbreak. And it started all over the world, okay? So now, here's the situation. We got people in the United States of America, man. Yeah, number one country in the world is suffering. And they say, well, COVID-19 is not discriminatory. It's not based on your race. Yes, it is. I'm gonna prove it to you tonight. I'm gonna prove it to you, man. I'm gonna prove it to you. This is important. If you have a brother, if you have a sister, if you have a mother, if you have a friend, tell her to look on this broadcast right now. Bye-bye. Okay? I'm going to break it down to you, baby. I'm going to lay it down. When I get through with this broadcast tonight, there will be no shadow of doubt in your mind what's going on with COVID-19 and the African American community. Okay? So if you want to be enlightened and you want to know what's really going on, stay tuned. Okay? If you don't want to hear nothing, you don't care nothing about African American, you don't care nothing about COVID-19, toodaloo. Get, step. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break it down. I don't want to be mean. Don't go away, man. Please don't go away. If you got to go away, don't go away, man. Just go away. Okay? Go on. Go on about your business. I'm going to break it down to you simple and true. When I get through, you will know what to do. And that rhyme, baby. I'm a rhyme master, right? Okay. COVID-19 started in Wuhan. Went all over the world down. America's getting the brunt of it. We got the most cases in the whole wide world. There's a reason for that. And I'll get to that later on at the end of this program. I'm going to tell you why Americans suffering and why Black Americans is going out like this, left and right. Okay, I'm gonna break it down. And if some of you out there are Trump fanatics, okay? You a Republican, it's okay. I don't have a problem with you being Republican. I have a problem with you being Trump fanatic. But if I'm telling you, I'm gonna say some things that you might be offended by. Okay. So if you one of these people that get highly upset when somebody says I'm a Trump, step, okay? Because it's not about Trump. This is bigger than Trump. This is bigger than you. This is a situation where people's lives are being lost. Okay? It's bigger than your little self-insecurity. Well, don't talk about my prejudice. I don't care about, hey, please, lives are being lost. And people need to be accountable for what their actions are, inactions. Okay? The powerful need to be held accountable by the little man on the ground. Little men on the ground are dying because the powerful did not take the proper action. Okay? That's what I'm telling you tonight. I'm going to prove it to you. You think I'm just playing with you? I'm going to prove it to you, man. I'm going to play with you. I'm going to prove this to you. Oh, I forgot one of my files. Lisa D, can you pull up a file for me? I forgot one of my I'm sorry. I get it to you next time. No, I forgot to put that one in, but I got all the rest. It's okay. All right, so I'm gonna break this thing down to you. This is a very important program. This is some program that you want to share. Get the link for the program and share the link. Okay, share it with your friends, with your family, because it's going to be very informative. What I'm telling you, what I'm going to tell you tonight, may be shocking. Okay, may be shocking to many of you, and many of you may be aware. I don't know. But when I saw this, I was outraged. And I'm an African American. Okay. My forefathers came to America not because of choice. Okay. They was brought here in chains, slavery. Okay. And America was built on our blood, sweat, and tears, on the backs of Black Americans. Okay. Yeah, we built this country. And we've never been treated equally under the law. They say, okay, I know they got that law, but you got to be treated equally. 7 years ago, our father brought forth upon this country a new nation dedicated to civil liberty, and all men are created equal. Yeah, yeah. They say all that talk, all that yin yang. But in truth, in reality, we are still second-class citizens. And take COVID-19 to bring it to reality. Okay? You can sit out there all you want. Talk about, I'm for President Trump ain't doing nothing. He all right. Yeah, I love President Trump. I'm Black Mary, but I vote for Trump. Vote for all you want, man. But when somebody in your family get the COVID, think about this. I started to say bad word. Think about the stuff you just said. Okay? And all this stuff happening comes from the top. When Obama was in office, did we have all these deaths? Nah. He had two plagues. He dealt with them and minimized it. He dealt with, like James Brown said, you got to deal with it. He dealt with the issues. He didn't run from it and say, well, it's going to be all right. In a few months, it will be gone. And he knew that it was going to be a pandemic. Oh, yeah. Man, I got some stuff on me today. You see this heart right here? Boom, 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 busting out of my chest because I'm filled. I'm filled. It's hard for me to deal with this things that happens to my people, man. I'm sorry. Y'all got to bear with me, okay? I'm filled up. I'm filled up. But I'm gonna get through this program because I'm gonna show you. If you're African American, you will need to make changes. You will need to contact your governor, contact your mayor, contact your senator, contact your congressman, anyone that's in charge in federal, local, community government. Contact them and say, look here, what are you doing? What are you doing to help African Americans during COVID? We need special help because we're being targeted by COVID-19. And I'm going to tell you why we're being targeted. And I'm going to tell you how we're being targeted. And I'm going to show you the numbers. Yeah. That's how, you know how, I don't play, baby. I give it to you raw. I give it to you tight. I give it to you long, and I give it to you strong. Okay? Bear with me. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this devil tonight. He ain't escaping from me. I'm going to get him down. I'm going to bring him down. I'm going to call him out for what he is, what he's doing, trying to do. But he ain't bigger than God. He can't succeed. If he stands strong in the Lord, we're going to be all right. All right. My little rant. You know I do a little rant every now and then. All right, y'all. So we're going to start up tonight, okay? And I'm giving you not hearsay, but I'm giving you simply the facts, okay? Not hearsay, but simply the facts. That's all I do. I try to give it to you like it is out there. I bring the world to you. You're in your quarantine environment. You're in your self-isolation, your quarantine environment. You can't go out. I can't go out either. But I get the information. I do my research. I gather it. I compile it. And I make it understandable so you can know what's happening in your world, in your reality. That's my job, man. And I take it seriously. And I take my responsibility to you very seriously. And I want you to be aware that I understand that you need to know the truth. I don't play games. Again, one final warning. If you are a Trump person, and there are always Trumper, you may not want to look at this program. I got a lot of people that are Trump people. They watch my program every day. You know, a lot of African American Republicans, a lot of Caucasian Republicans. It's okay, man. I don't have a problem with them. I got no problem with the people watching my program. If you're a Republican, I don't care. If you're a Democrat, Independent, I don't care, man. I bring it to you straight. But what I do have a problem with, if I say something adverse to the administration, then you get all up in the, you get your panties up in the water and want to attack me. Don't attack me, man. I'm telling the truth. You want to attack the messenger for bringing you the message. I mean, I bring you the truth, man. I don't be lying. You get everything I tell you. You can go on Google and Google it. Okay? Don't attack me for telling the truth. If I tell you a lie, attack me. Okay? I deserve that. But if I'm telling you the truth, leave me the H alone. Don't attack me. Okay? That's the problem. I don't have a problem with the people being a Trump. I don't vote for who you want. I don't care who you vote for, as long as you vote. If you don't vote, that's when I got a problem with you. But as long as you, I don't care if you vote for Trump, Biden, whoever, man, vote. Okay? I don't care. I know who I'm going to vote for because I want to change. If you want to change, vote for the same. But if you don't want to, keep it. Vote for who you want to, man, as long as you vote. But don't attack me for no silly stuff, okay? Because you attack me, I'm going to come back at you, okay? That's how I roll, okay? So let's get the game. Let's get the rules of engagement straight before I continue this program, okay? Do we have an understanding? Are we on one accord? All right? You ready, GP? Let's do this thing. Come on, let's roll. All right, I got you, man. I got you. I don't play. Serious, man. I'll show you some stuff tonight. You'll be like, what? Yeah. You're going to be like, wow. Outrage, man. This program is a program of outrage and indignation. When I discovered what was happening to my people, see the skin right here? I can't wash that off. I can't wipe it off. I can't bleach it off. This is black. I was born black. I'm going to die black. I'm going to ride black. I'm going to die. That's how I am. You think I deny who I am? No. I love who I am. And I'm support the people that like me. Okay. I support everybody, but more because I'm this color. Okay. And so when I see things that's taking us out, I got to say something, brothers. I got to say something, black man. I got to say something, Caucasian man. I got to say something, brown man. I can't keep quiet about it. I'm going to get loud with it. Yeah, I'm going to get loud. I'm going to tell it like it is, okay? That's how I feel. I'm full, man. I'm full. I see people dying every day. And more of us are dying than the other side. This is a war, man. Sound the alarm. Taking out African Americans at an alarming rate. And nobody's doing nothing about it. But talk. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. We need action in the United States of America. Black people are being taken out in the groves. And they act like there ain't nothing going on but the rent. Ain't nothing going on. Yes, it's all right. It's going to be good. It'll be done away in the future. And all along, we dropping like flies. It's time out for that. America, wake up. America, wake up. America, get up. Black America, pep up. Strengthen up. Get your guards on because COVID-19 is coming for you. You think I'm lying? Watch this. Let's go. Here we go. Thumbnail for the day. See that lady right there? She's a target. See those arrows pointing? That's COVID-19 right there. On the left, trying to get her. That's his target. His primary target. It used to be, when people in Wuhan got it, they had bad statistics. They told us some lies. Well, they said, You know, COVID, it just get the old folk, you know, people that got the underlying condition, and they just get the old folk in there. They don't mess with the young folk in there. That's how we do it in Wuhan. You're lie. And one of the reasons, it may not have been a total lie, because one of the reasons they didn't, that data didn't reflect us, because we don't live, a lot of these people like that said, we don't live in China that much. You don't find a lot of us there. So the data did not pick us up on the radar screen. It escaped us. We escaped that survey. Okay. But now, yeah. Now that it's in our backyard, US of A, the real truth is coming out. The real deal. We find out COVID-19 discriminates. And Black and minority people and LGBTQ people are the targets. Somebody said, well, you know about this virus was created in the lab in Wuhan, and that's what they want to destroy us. I don't know all that, man. That's just speculation. I'm not bringing that in this, but I'm telling you what's going on right now. You make your judgment. You make a decision on how it started. Okay. This broadcast is not going to discuss that part of it at this time. I might do it in another broadcast, because I got some stuff to show you that might lead you to believe that. But let's get started. COVID-19. Taxi right there, no arrows. Point to the lady right there. She got a mask on. She's an African-American lady right there. Beautiful. She got her braids on, and she trying to make it. She knows she's a target, and she's ready. She got her mask on, and she got to go to work, because most people that are African-Americans are frontliners. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? Why you mean, Bobby D? What you mean frontline? Yeah, we do service jobs. We caretakers, grocery store clerks, all the menial type labor jobs on the front line that has to be done. Mostly Black people do it. Okay, African Americans. So that's part of the problem. We always have to interact, whether we want to interact with it or not. We frontline. We got to. That's our job. Okay, and as a part of that, that's how we get infected as well. Let's get started. First thing. Okay, see that man right there? African American. He been around. You can see it. See how he looking? Look, because he know every time he turn around, somebody trying to get on him for some craziness. The man trying to mess with him. He trying to make it, and he's like, man, who's gonna mess with me now? Trying to look. He trying to see that look he got. Man, come on down now. Every time I turn around, something. Yeah, that's how they roll, man. That's how we roll. We always looking out. We trying to be protective. We trying to watch out. Here we go. The COVID-19 pandemic is piling up on top of a litany of health inequalities in America to kill a disproportionate number of African Americans. Federal government is failing to address the disproportionate impact of COVID-19 on people of color. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Your government, your federal government, the people at the top are failing you. They are not addressing critical needs of the American people. And those of you that may not understand this, African Americans are Americans too. Okay? We are Americans, just like the Caucasians, just like the brown folk, Latinos, we're Americans. And so what's happening is COVID-19 is attacking African Americans at a disproportionate rate, primarily because African Americans have the underlying conditions that the COVID-19 seeks out. Okay? What do you mean underlying conditions? I don't know, Bob. Can you break that down? Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Listen up, okay? Listen, I got you, man. Asthma, emphysema, diabetes, heart trouble, and the list goes on and on. Okay? Most of the African American community has that more than other sectors of America. You can go ahead and say, well, why is that, Bobby? Why do African Americans have these underlying conditions and most of the other cultures in America don't have that, Bobby, because of racism. Oh, he said the R word. Oh, he said the R word. Yeah, I said it. I told you it's gonna be rough tonight. Y'all don't like me now. I said the R word. I said the big word. Yeah, R. Racism, systemic racism. Since we were slaves, we've never been treated as equals. Yeah, it's in the law. How many times you see two people, one black, one white, same crime they did, black person get 150 years, the Caucasian get 5 years suspended. How many times have you seen that? Is that equal? No. And that's just one area where it's not equal. And one of the main areas where it's not equal is income level and also health care levels. And President Trump got the nerve to suspend the ACA renewal period. He had an option to open it back up to get more people enrolled so they could fight this COVID and have bills being taken care of. He refused. Don't get me started with that. All right, let me finish this up. Very important, y'all. Very important. The federal government is okay. I got that. Instead, they have limited access to health care. Most people of color have limited access to health care by refusing to reopen the ACA exchange. That's American Affordable Care Act exchanges, and spouted untruth and after untruth about the crisis. Trump, Pence, and our federal government are failing us. They're failing you, African Americans, Caucasian Americans, brown Americans. They're not only failing the African Americans, they're failing all Americans, but more so African Americans as it relates to COVID-19. Okay. Obamacare. I'm gonna do to the left over there. This is the difference between Obamacare and Trump. At least D, am I still on? Can you hear me? Okay. Y'all gotta let me know if you can't hear me. All right. Let me go out. Come back in. I don't want my voice to drop on the software. Drops my voice if I stay too long on the shot. Okay. I'm coming back in. All right. If you look over to the left, you see where it says ACA Affordable Care Act. There's two, right? It used to just be Obamacare. Now we got Obamacare and Trump care. Now here's the difference. Obamacare prevents health insurers from denying coverage or charging more to individuals who have pre-existing medical conditions. Okay, like such as heart disease or asthma. Trump care, which we got under now, allows states to waive rules that currently stop insurers from charging new customers more because of their medical history. Okay, so you see the difference now. We're under this Trump care, and he's allowing the states to waive. If you got a medical condition, the state say, okay, well, we can't insure you, or we're gonna charge you more because you had this condition. All of this stuff. It's like we're going backwards in time. Okay. All of this stuff is bringing the African American down. Sometimes I think that COVID-19 is a good thing in a way. In a way now, I'm not gonna get me wrong. It's bad, it's taking a lot of people out, but in a way, it's revealing the ills of our American society. Yeah, it's revealing the inequity of our American culture. Because now people are beginning to see, when they did the stimulus checks, they gave those. When is the last time you seen a federal government give stimulus checks to the people on the bottom and get money in their pocket? Huh? COVID-19. COVID-19 revealing a lot of stuff, inequities. Now, they didn't give it because they wanted to. They gave it because they had to. They had no choice. And if the Democrat didn't get in that meeting, because if we wouldn't have got that, all the money would have been to the big business. So I'm telling you, man, COVID-19 is devastating to the black community. But in a way, it's good because it's showing up the inequities of the system, the inequities of holding black people down. Black people have been held down by for a long, long time. This is 2020, but a lot of things like 1920 have not changed. We can sit into you telling a lie about it. I'm not telling a lie. The same way when they had the Spanish flu, in 1918, guess who got the worst of it? Us. Yeah, look it up. Google it. Do your history check. And the same thing happened right now. I thank goodness for Sincerely M, one of our subscribers. She sent me some information. It shows you how the plays came, who got worse hit. I'm gonna show that with you. I didn't get it this. I'm gonna show that with you on the broadcast. It's amazing. It's amazing. When you see information and open, you get an aha moment. What? Same things happen. All right, here we go. Let's continue. So you see how the disparity is between us and the other Caucasian communities. They're being hit. Some of them are being hit, but we're being ravaged. We're being ravaged at 7, sometimes 10 to 1, 7 to 1, 10 to 1. You know, COVID get 1 Caucasian and 10 blacks. What? Somebody help me with that. I have a problem with that. And nobody's sounding the alarm. Nobody's giving us help. Nobody's trying to say what's going on. We need to do extra care for these people. Nobody. Nobody. And these are our leaders, man. Leaders supposed to lead you and help you and teach you and guide you and bring you up and talk to you and make you the best you can. They're ignoring us. We will not be ignored anymore. Sound the alarm. Sound the alarm. Call your senator. Email your senator, your congressman, the mayor, your governor. I don't care, man. You need to sound the alarm. We got to do extra care for African Americans. COVID-19 is taking many of us out. We don't have a chance to defend ourselves. And all along, people at the top is like, okay, whatever, yeah. But when it hits them and their kind, that's when they go crazy. But when it comes to us, yeah, okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah. We have to open our mouth and speak up. We will not remain silent. We will not go away silently. We're going to go. If you taking me out, I'm going to go out swinging. I'm going out swinging to the ballot box. I'm going out swinging, and I'm going to take you down. Take them down. Whew. Let me get on, man. Let's finish up. All right. See that lady right there? She wants you to wake up. She wants you to wake the H up, America. Experts who have long grappled with higher rates of chronic conditions like diabetes, heart disease, asthma in Black communities aren't surprised. The barriers and the bases that laid the groundwork for African Americans to be potentially harder hit in this crisis have been in place for generations. Ensuring better health outcomes in this pandemic or any future public health crisis means addressing these underlying injustices. Okay? We got to address the underlying things that's happening. Yeah. They say, well, these people are being hit because they have underlying. Of course, we have underlying conditions. Yeah, we got high trouble, all kinds of stuff. You think we came when y'all put us on the ship? When we were put on the ship, our forefathers, you think they had all that stuff then? No. We got all those underlying conditions here because poor, we were being treated poorly. They fed us poor stuff. We ate off the ground most of the time, and we got sick. Okay, we had no health care or low health care, and the government didn't do nothing about it because they thought we were substandard human beings. They thought we were subhumans, not a little bit less than humans when they first got us over here. And boy, were they wrong. We are just as good as they are or anybody else. Don't call me subhuman. I'm a member of the human species like anybody else, but they still treating us like we're subhuman. And a lot of us don't even realize it because we don't read and we don't think. We allow the media and other people to think for us. You have to read for yourself and you have to understand what's going on, what's really going on. Read between the lines and above the line, behind the lines. Okay? Got to get to the truth, man. Finish this up. All right. When you look at COVID-19, That particularly is a virulent for persons who have higher rates of disease. And that's the picture of the African Americans. But it's not their genes. It's not in their genes. It's the social conditions, man. Social conditions that we have had to live under and that have been created. And that's what David Williams, professor of public health at Harvard, whose research has examined how race and class affect health. Here's what he says. I hope this is a wake-up call for America. Yeah. America, wake the H up. Wake up, America. Not just Black America. We need Caucasian America. We need brown America, Asian. Wake up, America. There's a large sector of Americans that are being taken out by a disease. And it can be prevented. It could have been prevented, and it can be prevented. But America's sleeping on the doggone job. And while Americans are sleeping, Black folk are dying unnecessarily because we got bad leadership in the top position. You don't like me saying, I know you don't like me saying, you don't like me talking about your president. I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk about your, I'm sorry. I tried to be politically correct for several months, but I can't do that anymore. I have to hold the powerful accountable for their actions or inactions. Reason why a lot of Black people died, because people at the top didn't do their jobs. And when people don't do their jobs, they don't keep their jobs, right? If you didn't do your job at work, you think you'll be on that job long? If you made a mistake and caused one person to die, they'll get rid of you. They'll get rid of you. And then you might be up on some charges. Yeah. Now this person up at the top, he made a mistake. And he trying to ignore it. Well, China, they didn't tell us, right? And the WHO, they didn't tell us, and the CIA, Central Intelligence, had told this man back in January, it's gonna be a pandemic. It's gonna be a pandemic. They got proof. It's gonna be a pandemic. He said, oh, okay, I don't know. I don't want to tell them all that. I'm gonna say it's gonna be all right. Lying to the American people. Do you actually want a liar in public office at the top? Think, this man is causing the death. It not necessarily inadvertently, he is subvertly has been a part of causing, his inactions led to the death of thousands of Americans, not just African Americans alone, much more African Americans, but Americans in general. And for us as common-minded, common sense citizens to leave a person like that in office is plain outrageous and ridiculous. Okay? Think about it, people. Let's go on. Let's go on. Finish this up. See that lady right there? That's Dr. Jones. Sweet woman. Very intelligent. And she's speaking her voice out for the Black community. She's speaking her voice for the African Americans, speaking the voice for the people that passed away with the COVID. They can't speak no more. They got taken out, but she's here sounding the alarm. Dr. Camara Jones, y'all should be very happy and pleased with her efforts in sounding the alarm. Dr. Cameron Jones, a family physician, epidemiologist, and visiting fellow at Harvard University. She is highly acclaimed in academia, okay? She's not no fly-by-nighter. She said COVID is just masking the deep disinvestment in our communities, the historical injustices, and the impact of residential segregation. Did you hear what she said? Residential segregation. That means if they don't want to live next to us, Put them on the side. We go on the east side, and we on the west side. We on the east side, and they on the west side, Residential segregation. Now, Dr. Jones spent 13 years at the CDC, and she focused on identifying, measuring, and addressing racial bias within the medical system. This is the time to name racism as the cause of all those things. The overrepresentation of people of color in poverty and white people in wealth is not just a happenstance. It's because we're not valued. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? She said, it's because we are not valued. How does it feel? How do you feel feeling not valued? You feel some kind of way, don't you? I know I do. I want to be treated just like everybody else. But you don't value me because of my color. You don't value me because of my culture and how I talk. I say this and that, and sometimes I don't say the king's word, the language, and you don't value me. And especially in the medical field, we're disvalued. And COVID-19, pandemic, is taking advantage of that. Now the question is, what are you going to do about it? African Americans, you going to sit there and take it? Because next time you know, COVID-19 could be knocking on your door, and that rhyme. Okay? Yeah. And what you gonna do? Come on in, COVID. Good to see you. And yeah, they said you was coming. Are you gonna do like that? You gonna get punked out by come on, man. You better go out. If you gonna go out swinging, man. Call your senator, call your governor, do everything you can. Protect yourself, stay in the home, wash your hands. Everything you can do, man. The decks are stacked against us. And we have to do something to level the playing field. How are we going to level the playing field? We got to speak out. We need more help than the other communities. And I'm going to show you that by the numbers, okay? Let's finish this. She says, it's all because we are not valued. I don't know about you. I want to be valued because I'm valuable. There's nobody in this earth like Bobby D. Nobody. I don't care. You can try to be me all you want to. I'm only one. I'm the only one God made, me. Somebody can come look like me, talk like me, walk, but they're not me. Okay. And same with you. There's only one of you. And all of us, all God's children, want to feel what? Valued. But the problem in America is you got a whole segment of society that has been devalued because of the color of their skin. Is that black enough for you? Is that the reality of truth black enough for you? It don't get no blacker than that, baby. Let's finish this up. Watch this. Now I'm gonna get the numbers. Think I'm playing with you? Watch this. See that? You see that chart right there? Do you see that chart right there? Coronavirus hits African American communities. Look at this chart. Illinois, Louisiana, Michigan. The yellow says the percentage of blacks in the state is in Illinois. There's 15% of the state are made up of African Americans. And the red says the number of deaths by COVID-19. 42%, baby. Can you understand? Can you understand the numbers now? That's an inordinate amount from one segment of their society, the Black African American society. 42% in Illinois. Louisiana, 70%. 70% of the COVID-19 victims are Black. They only made up 33% of the state. Michigan, 41%. COVID-19 victims, African Americans, they only make up 14% of the state, but 41 of the COVID-19 victims are Black. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem, people. That points to a serious issue, a serious concern. And if it's not addressed, that's more and more African Americans are going to be taken out. And nobody going to say nothing about it. We know it's happening, but that's just the way it is. Don't give me that, man. You're supposed to be the leader of everybody, not just somebody, not just some certain people, not just your base. Tired of hearing about my base, my base. Finish this up. Finish this up. Look at this chart. Look at this chart. Outrageous. 33%. 33%. Blacks make 33% of the population in Louisiana. Okay? 70% of the COVID-19 deaths. That's outrageous. And that needs to be dealt with immediately. And all the numbers are not out. These are just the first numbers that came out from the CDC. Most of the states have not put the numbers out. These few states have. And all the numbers, it's going to get even worse. These are just the initial numbers. It can wind up being more than 70%, 80, 90. Finish this up. Finish this up. Watch this. See that right there? Illinois, 15% of the population of African Americans. 29% of the people of COVID-19 victims are African American. And the deaths, 42% of the COVID-19 patients die or death are African American. Now I got my picture right there. You see that right there? It could be my picture. It could be your picture. You could be one of the cases. You're going to go out like a little lamb. Don't say nothing. Come on in, COVID-19. I know you were coming for me. No. You're going to go out swinging, baby. Go out with that. Go out. If you got to go out with a fight. Call your senator. Call your congressman. Call your mayor. Email them. I don't care who you got to say. Look here, man. Hey, we're not having this. I'm African American, and you're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be my congressman. You're supposed to represent me. What are you doing to address this issue? We have to hold people accountable. Okay? I'm not saying, well, this is just racist, baby. You're being racist. No, I'm not. I just showed you the truth. This has nothing to do with me being trying to be put the R card, the race card in it. The race card is what's happening. COVID-19 is racist. If you want to be honest, it's attacking Black Americans. I'm not making this up. Go to your state, whatever state you're in, ask for some stats. See what they'll tell you. If they got it together, most of the states have not gotten the numbers yet. And they're supposed to pass them on to the CDC. They have not done it yet. These are some of the first states that have passed them out. And we're holding the government, the local government, and the federal government accountable. They have to do something to stop this surge. And we, as African Americans, have to do something to stop this surge as well. We have to look out for us. Oh yeah, our government's supposed to take care of us. But the ultimate person responsible for your care is you. Okay. Isolation. Stay in your home if much as possible. I know a lot of you are on the front line. You got to go out. That's your job. So you make your living. Take precaution. Wash your hands. When you can't wash your hands with soap and water, alcohol. Wear your mask. And if you need to, get you some gloves, plastic gloves. Get you some goggles. That's all you can do. And a lot of you not doing that. This disease is specifically targeting the African American community, although it does get other communities as well, but it's targeting us more. I just showed you the numbers. Okay. You think I just made that up? Those came from the statistical departments of the various states I mentioned. So sound the alarm. We're done. That's it. And you can tell I'm outraged by these numbers because it's affecting our African American population, and it didn't have to go this way. Didn't have to go this way. I had a video I wanted to show you, but I didn't load it up. Golly, I'll show you next time. It will show you. Remember I told you we need to hold people accountable in high places? It's going to show you the facts for where people accountable high places had the opportunity to nip this thing in the bud. They did nothing. They did nothing. And you can say, well, don't talk about Trump. He did. I'm not talking about Trump. You can call Trump. Trump is just one of, I said the administration, that whole administration did nothing. And they knew it was coming. They did nothing. You know why they didn't do nothing? You know why they didn't do anything? They didn't want the economy, stock market to go down. We got under control. It's going to be disappeared. And when it get hot, it's gone. Crazy stuff, man. Now they're saying they didn't say none of that. Lying on top of it. Let's go on, man. I'm done with that. All right. So I'm gonna show you. I have a COVID-19 minute. I'm gonna show you real quick. And let me set this up. This talks about flattening. This talks about social distancing. Okay. So look at it. It's going real quick, but it's really good. It gets to the heart and the meat of why we should have social distancing. You ready, GP? All right, GP, you still with me? I know. I'm sorry, GP. I was a little strong, a little hard, but I told you I felt it. I'm full. I'm full, man. All people dropping like flies, and it didn't have to be this way. Anyway, here we go. I'm gonna get this to you. Watch this. Ready? Here we go. See that? That is the power of social distancing. That's one of the things we can do to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Social distancing works. And for those of you that have already been doing it, I commend you. Those of you that haven't been doing it, shame on you. Let's get going now. Hey, social distancing saved lives, man. You saw the visual representation of it. Would you like me to play it again? Okay, I'll play it again for you one more time. Here we go. That's how we flatten the curve, by social distancing. Okay. All right. So I got another one. I'm gonna play this for you, and then we're gonna ride a train for a little bit, and we out. Okay. This is just a joke, okay. I want to look it out for it. I try to get a little lighthearted in here a little bit. A little joke. Okay, watch it. Ready? There you go. Y'all see that, man? His wife trying to get him a haircut. He messed up the whole side of his head, man. I'm telling you. A lot of you out there like that, man, because the barbershops are not open now. You can't go out there and get, I need a haircut right now. You think I can go to the barbershop? No, they closed. I'm about to get Lisa D. Lisa D, you ready? Lisa D go out and do my hair. Hey, I ain't gonna tell them a lie. Excuse me. Lisa D did my hair last 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And she did a good job, man. She did just as good as my barber. I was shocked. But I had to tell her what to do because she was getting ready to mess me up. I said, wait a minute. I would have been just like that man on TV or just down this advertise. She be like, I said, wait a minute. Be careful. You won't cut me. She didn't cut me, though. She did not cut me, man, because I was watching every step. I had the mirror like this. Wait a minute. But she did a good job. I commend her. All right, y'all. We finna ride the train today. Oh, did I have something else? I think I had. Oh, that's the one I left out. That's the one I. Oh man, I wish I had. I tell you what. I'm gonna try to pull it up. Hold on. Nah, I can't do it. It would take too much time. I'll do it the next time. Y'all see what I'm talking about, okay? All right. Let's do the love track. Y'all ready? You did. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
She said she ready. I leave people get ready. Look, I'm gonna let my buddy sing. Okay? Watch this. Here we go. People get ready. For the train is coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. All aboard. All aboard. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. Let's ride, baby. Are you ready to ride the train? Come on, man. Let's get on the train. We need some love. I need some love right about now, man. I'm telling you, man. I need some L to the O to the V E. Yeah, man. I need some love in this place. Y'all ready? We're ready to roll call. Everybody ready? Are you ready for the roll call, man? You ready? Ready to roll call? Here we go. I need to know who the first man up in this house is today. Who's rubbing up? Who's tubbing up? Who's bubbling up to be the first man in his house? Who is that man? Who is that man? Who that said they're gonna beat them Saints? Who that? I need to know. Somebody tell me who the first man. Who the? I got to know. You know, inquiring minds got to know. Okay, I got to know who the first man up in his house. Somebody tell me, please. I gotta drill down. Okay, hold on. Who the first man? Steve. Steve, come on, get out of here, man. Don't play with me. First man up. John Thomas. What's up? Big John is his house. First man up in the Big John had dubious distinction of being the first man up in his house. He's bumping up. He's bumping up. He's toughed up enough to be the first man in the house. He said, good morning, Bobby D. Good morning, John. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. All right. John said, I'm going to be first today. I'm tired of being last. Every time I turn around, somebody beat me in the house. I'm tired. I want to be first. I'm tired of being last. Okay. I feel you, John. Sometimes it's good to be first, you know. It's good to be first sometime. You know, it's okay to come in second and third, but you want to be number one, baby. You want to show that I can do this thing. I'm with you, man. I see you at the top. I'm looking down from you at the top down, okay? You got that top down mentality, just like Bobby D. Round the train, Bobby D, Lee D, one nation under groove. Who we got? Look it. We got Terry Edwards. What's up, Bobby D? Hey, man, we doing good, man. We doing good. Round the train, Bobby D, Lee D, one nation under groove, Terry Edwards. Who else we got? Round the train, Bobby D, Lee D, one nation under Lee D. Where you at, Lee D? We got Terry Fremsey, toot. Morning, Lee D and Bobby D. Morning, Terry. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Ride the train, Bobby D. Lisi. One nation under groove. I want to take this opportunity to mention my friend, your brother from another mother, Murphy Hayes, had my twin brother, Murphy Hayes. He had a sister, Doris Forte, and his nephew and niece, all her sister is in the hospital. She had COVID-19. Okay, she's in the hospital. Went to rush her to the emergency room. And I want you all to pray for Murphy's sister. Okay, and pray that Murphy stay strong during this time. I just told you how African Americans are being taken out, and this is just bringing it home. Okay, I told you 2 or 3 broadcasts ago that if you don't know somebody that got it, you're gonna, because the way this thing is spreading, you're gonna know somebody, and it's gonna come to you. It'll be coming to you. So you got to be ready, man. It's gonna hit somebody. It's just starting. It's gonna get worse. You think it's gonna get better tomorrow? No, it's gonna get worse, and we got to be ready for it. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. We have to be prepared to fight. Okay, we got to go out swinging at this thing because it's gonna swing at us. And when it's swinging us, we got to duck, come back, and hit them in the, you know what? Okay. Take him out. Now let them take you out. We have to be strong. We got to be wise. We got to be disciplined. We got to wash our hands all throughout the day. If you at work, every time you do something at work, go wash your hands. Soap and water. You don't have
wash your hands.
If you don't have no soap and water, bring you a bottle of alcohol. You don't have where you can wash your hands. Wash your hands. Put out, rub it face, head, neck, mouth, rub it down. Because you don't know when the virus is going to be trying to attack you, and you want to be prepared to attack the virus and not let them attack you. Okay. Ride train, Bobby, D, One Nation, under a groove. Ride. Fred Funky Town. Okay, he got a new picture. Town. What's up, Funky Town? I don't like that picture, Funky Town. I do not like. I like the other one. Watch out, DD gonna knock me over. Look at that. She trying to figure it out. You know she knows it, right? She said, I'm trying to read it. She's trying to read it. Funky Town. I like the other picture. But it's all right, man. Everything works.
Hello, Funky.
He said, hello, Bobby D. On chat. He said, hello, Bobby D. On chat. Hey, man, good to see you, man. Where you been? We missed you, Funky Town. Where you been, man? Don't stay away from us that long now. You know we care about you. We care about you, and we want to see you in the house. Okay? We bring you love in the house. We bring you peace in the house. We bring you joy, health, wealth, strength, prosperity. All of that, man. You're missing out on the blessing. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under Michael Coffee. Need some coffee.
Michael.
He said, Lizzie and Bobby D, hello. Black and Spanish Americans are more prone to get COVID-19 because of hypertension, diabetes, stroke from nourishment. Yes, blacks, Latinos, and those are the main minorities, and also LGBTQ. For some reason, they're in the group too. Are subject to get this, subject to get the COVID-19. COVID-19. They say it don't discriminate, but that was in Wuhan. It wouldn't discriminate in Wuhan. But when it hit the U.S. of A., they're like, okay. Black folk, Latinos, coming for you. I'm not trying to make light of it, but I'm telling you, that's what happened. Data in Wuhan is different from the data because the demographics is different. You have different type of people. There's not people like me, this color in Wuhan, not a whole lot. So they could not account for. There's no Latino, not a whole lot of Latinos out there. So they try to use that data to fit here, and it just don't fit. Don't try to force it when it don't fit. So now the United States and WHO and CDC have to come up with appropriate data, and they have to take better actions and more appropriate care, because it's targeting, this virus is targeting a specific culture, a specific community, and a specific race of people. And that's not good. We have to do more for those people that are being targeted with this disease. Okay, that's just common sense. Round the train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under. Woo, Lonnie, what's up, Lonnie? Lady. Good to see you in the his high. Round the train, Bobby Lizzie. She said, "Good morning, Bobby Lizzie." Stacy, hey man, we trying to do that, Lise. We trying to do that, Lonnie. We don't go out the house, and if we do, we going out for grocery. And when we do go out, guess what? We got a mask on. First of all, we put on alcohol all over our face and head, ears, nose, and mouth, and then my next two. In a hand, and then we put our mask on and we go out. And if you touch anything in the store, we take our little bottle of alcohol out, rub it in our hand, and keep going. That's how we stay safe. And I suggest you all do the same thing. The people that's not doing the things I'm telling you, those are ones catching it, because they forget. It's a matter of being disciplined. It's a matter of being particular. It's a matter of being extra careful. And people that are not extra careful and sloppy, they're gonna wind up being in the hospital. The way you can prevent, the best way to prevent getting COVID, stay in the doggone house. Stay in the house. I mean, if you got to go out to work, that's a different thing. You got to go out to work, take the precautions that you have to do. Social distance, wash your hands, alcohol, do the best you can to prevent that virus. Right, train, Bobby Lee, One Nation under groove. Michael Coffee, he said, then some blacks and Spanish people have no medical insurance in the urban ghettos, hoods of America from nursing. Yeah, that's a systemic problem. When you have no money, how are you going to afford insurance? You don't have a job, how are you going to get insurance? You see what I'm saying? That's why I said COVID-19 is a bad thing, yeah, but there's some good parts about it. One of the good parts about it, it is exposing the systematic racism in the medical field. Okay, that discriminates against those people that don't have the chain to the chain. And when you don't have the chain to the chain, you don't have insurance. And so what do you need? You need the Affordable Care Act that Obama had instituted. And you need things like that can help you out based on your income. But that's not happening. Okay. Round train, Bobby D, Leach D, One Nation Under. Woo, we got Robert Morris. What's up, Robert? You all right, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Yeah, man. He said, Bobby D, Leach D, toot, ride the train, man. Hey, let's ride it strong. Let's ride it hard. Let's ride it tight. Let's ride it right. And move on down the line. Ride the train, Bobby D, Leach D, One Nation Under. Woo.
Hello, Eddie.
What's up, Eddie? Eddie Jackson, Round Train, Bobby D, Leach D. He said, on the love train, toot. Let's ride, baby. Let's ride the train, get some of that love, man. We got it to give, and we won't give it back to thank you. We received it. Yeah, man. Ride the train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under a Group. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. He said these people can't even afford to go to the hospital and get checked out for health problems. It's a sad, yeah, man, it's a sad. My heart's, I told you, man. I'm telling you right now. My heart's full, man. I don't like to see. You said, well, he just talking about the black people. His heart full for the black people. I don't care if it was white. Anybody died unnecessarily. I don't care what color you are, man. My heart is full. I'm full. You know, I don't like to see that when it didn't have to be like that. I always look at it, you know, it didn't have to go down like this, man. That in COVID-19 is not a way for anybody to go out like that, okay? Grasping for air. Who want to go out like that, man? Nobody should do it. And it don't have to be like that. But now we know what's going on. We got the 411. Appropriate action needs to be done. Okay. We need to have better programs. We need to give people insurance. If they can't afford it, give it to them. You know, he said, well, that's the socialism. I don't care what it is. What kind of ism you want. People are dying. Okay. You call, what is that? That's deathism. I don't want that. I want people to live. If you got to give them insurance to get in the hospital, give them insurance. You know what I'm saying? Round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under. Woo, Leroy H. Good morning, Leroy. What's up, man?
Morning,
yeah, man. Leroy H in the house. Leroy, good to see you, man. I ain't seen you. Well, you all right? Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? Y'all doing all right, Murphy? Good to see you, man. Murphy hanging strong, man. Murphy's sister, Pat, she didn't pass away. She is in the hospital right now. She came down with COVID-19. Her name is Doris Forte. I have messed up her name. Sorry about that, Murphy. I got it right. She's in the hospital. His niece and his nephew has been self-isolation. They have the virus, may have the virus as well. But y'all pray for Murphy. He's a praying man. So I know he's all right. He's strong. He's holding up. But always pray for the people on this train and their members of the family, because it could be you the next time. You never know, you know. And you want somebody to pray for you, right? Pray for Murphy, man. Good to see you, Murphy. He said, hi, Bobby Lizzie. What's up, Murphy? Michael Coffee.
You need some coffee.
Read, Lizzie. Read.
Hello, good one. God, wonderful blessing be with everyone on the love train today. Good and for Bobby D from Nurse Money.
All right, thank you so much, Murphy.
Bad or good?
He mean good. Good to see you, man. He's a good, wonderful blessings. I think he mean God, but he said it means if he said good or God. Good to see you, Mike. Thank you so much, Mike Murphy. Mike Murphy. I mixed that up. Michael Coffee is a nurse, and he is one of the frontliners that help people save their lives. And Mike, if I were to ask you how many lives you've saved, I bet you'd be telling me millions and millions, right? I hope so. Ride the train, Bobby D, Liz D, One Nation Under. Aloha, it is decent. What's up, it is? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, lady? All right, good to see you, Ennis. She's from Aloha, Hawaii. She said aloha. Yeah, man. Hey, we have all right, go ahead, Lindy.
He said hi, Ennis.
Good. All right, she said, hi, Ennis. Ride train, Bobby D, Liz D, One Nation. Murphy Hayes.
Murphy Hayes.
She said, Murphy Hayes. Murphy Hayes. Murphy Hayes. Murphy Hayes. She said, hi. Hey, everybody like Ennis, man. Ennis. Oh, Ennis, you got some friends. You got some friends, Ennis. They like to see how you doing.
Where you at?
Right, Terry, Bobby D. Ennis said, hey, Terry. Oh, wow. She said, hey, Terry. Uh-oh. Innocent Murphy Hayes, what's up? She's speaking back to her friend. She did everything good. What about you? Okay, go on, Murphy. Go on, Murphy, man, on the train today, right? John Thomas, what's up, John? He said, Michael Coffee. I live just outside of New York City. The problem was overcrowded public transportation and huge housing apartments where people live on top of people. That is a very difficult area. Yes, it's a bad situation, man. People living on top of each other. The housing is overcrowded apartments, and those things like that don't make for very good sanitation. It makes for a lot of anger because people are packed together like sardines and they're stressed out. And
where is the social distance?
There ain't no social distance. Not when you packed on each other like that. You can't have it. That's why it spreads so quickly. You can hardly social distance when people are packed in together like that. And as soon as they turn around, they hit somebody else in the nose because that's how they pack together. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation, Other Groove. Terry Fleming, talking to Murph, man. What's up, Murph? He said, John Thomas said, social distancing causing the virus to spread rapidly in New York City. Yeah, man. New York is being hit very, very hard. And I feel for the people out there. I have some relatives out there. So far, they're okay, but you never know. I would not want to be. I've never liked to live there. I have visited there several times. Nice place to visit, but I would never want to live there. It's just too crowded, and people there are sort of mean. They're not pleasant. They're not cordially. Like you speak to them, they might speak, they might not. But in the South, it's hi, what's up? How you doing? Hi, that's all. So the big difference. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, D, One Nation Under Group. He said, what's up, Terry? Hey, Terry Fleming, prayers up, hey man. Got to pray up for people, man. We have some issues. Y'all pray up. Remember now, we got people. We got Terry Fleming lost his sister.
Frederick.
Freddie Mason lost 2 people, Mama and Pop. And who else? Murphy. Terry. No.
Arthur Foster.
No. Was it Arthur Foster? Anyway, y'all know the people. And then it's Maria Fuentes, Carlton Banks' fiance. She's battling cancer. And then now we got Murphy Hayes. His sister is being taken. His sister's in the hospital for being treated for COVID-19. These are prayers we need to be sending up all the time, praying for these people so they can be strengthened, and the people that are in need of healing can be healed. Murphy Hayes, Ryan Train, Bobby, he said, thanks. They are greatly appreciated. You're welcome, Murphy. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. Each one teach one, each one reach one, and each one pray for each other. That's what we do. We support each other when we go through something. And you don't find us on a lot of YouTube channels. If you can get people to pray for you, the Bible tells us that prayers of the righteous do what? Avail them. That's James 5:16. The prayers of the righteous people avail much. Okay. Some of y'all don't believe in it. That's okay. That's your thing. But when chips come down, bottom line, something happens, you want somebody praying for you, man. I don't care if you believe it. Can you pray for me? I don't believe it, but can you pray? I'm sick. Can you pray? You need to have some prayer, boy. Right, Train, Bobby Lee, D, One Nation Under NSD, son. Hey, trying to multitask. Okay, she doing a whole lot of stuff, man. I mean, she at home, she busy, she got to take care of this, she got to take care of that, and she trying to watch us to Crook. Mom, what's up, Crook? He said, let's ride a little train, Bobby Lee. Y'all, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's ride this train, baby. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lee, Murphy Hayes. He said, I applaud you. I'm not good at it. Okay. He said he's not good at that kind of stuff, but he applaud you. Murphy Hayes, y'all not a lot of men can multitask. I've noticed. I can multitask all day, baby. I know how to do it.
Crook Mark. This is why I eat more fruits and vegetables for breakfast, lunch, and dinner so that I don't get any of those underlying conditions.
That's very good. Diet, nutrition is very, very important. More important now that we have COVID-19. If you have the proper diet, you're going to be nutritionally sound. And when the virus tries to hit your immune system, it may be strong enough to fight it off. If it's not strong enough to fight it off, it will attack your immune system and you'll come down with it. But what we do, try to eat properly. In fact, I don't eat meat now. Got off meat. I haven't eaten meat since December. But we eat a lot of vegetables. I eat a lot of fish. Lisa D eats, she eats meat and pork and chicken. But I eat a lot of fish. She eats chicken too. Well, I'm sorry. She don't eat a lot of pork. She eats chicken and she'll eat fish. She don't eat a lot of pork. But all I eat is fish mostly. That's it. And vegetables and fruit. So I feel much better, and I feel more. And in addition to the diet, we take a lot of vitamins, man. I take vitamin C, I take vitamin D, I take vitamin E, and I take a multivitamin. And then I take. Okay, let's go. She want me to talk. But I take a lot of herbs too. A lot of herbs, man. And I try to keep myself active, but I work out 4 to 6 times a week. I walk about an hour a day. And that's what I do.
Drink water a lot?
Yeah, I do. She did mention that too. I drink a lot of water. She knows that. I drink about 6 to 8 glasses a day, sometimes up to 10. But I'm because I'm at home now. I would run to the restaurant every time I turn around. Let it out. Ryan Trey, Bobby D, One Nation Under Glue. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. He said, John, hi, bro. God bless you. Some blacks and Spanish people coming to hospitals here in Cali. If you don't have any kind of health insurance, you are in trouble. Yeah, man. You got to have something. I don't care where you go in this world. Out here in the Philippines, better have some health insurance. Half the time they won't even take you, man.
They want to entertain.
They won't even. You come there. I'm sick. I say, wait. They say, where's your health insurance? I don't have any. Do you have money? They'll take cash or credit card. You have money? No, sir. You don't have. Do you have cash? Do you have credit card? No, sir. Out. You out. They won't take you. I'm telling you, man. They don't play that over here in the Philippines. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under. They get Terry Fleming doing the doggone thing right. He's doing the doggone thing tight, man. Thank you so much, Terry, for the donation. We got to do a day. We got a damn, man. I'll show you. Hold up. Go down.
Can I need this?
Go down. Yeah, right down. Try it on there.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Hey, now we had a little Prince in there. I'm gonna get that music better. That's the first try. That music wasn't right, so I'm gonna fix that. But Prince, man, I call him a sissy boy. But people love Prince, man. God bless his soul. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Prince. Say that 5 times in a row. Rest in peace, Prince. I said it right. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Okay, rest in peace. Okay, but yeah, a lot of people call him sis boy. People like him now. I don't know. People love some Prince, man. Rest in peace, Prince. But yeah, people love some Prince, man. I was a Michael Jackson kind of guy, and James Brown. But Prince, Prince got a lot of James Brown stuff too. I saw a video where James Brown was on the stage, right, and then Michael Jackson and Prince was in the audience, right? So James Brown called him up on the stage, man, and they turned it out. All 3 of them danced, man. I'm gonna try to get that video. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lizzie, Crook, Mark. He said, and I exercise. Okay, good, Mark. Hey, man, if you exercise, that's part of the battle right there. You keep yourself fit. When you have a fit body, when things try to attack you and your body's fit, you will come out of it better, because stronger and faster, because your body's already in shape. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lizzie. One Nation Under Group Murphy Hayes. He said most of them has one-track minds and are analytical. Yeah, a lot of men got one-track mind. I got a 15-track mind, man. I don't play. Ryder Trey, Bobby D, One Nation Under Group. Rand 64. What's up, Randa?
Hello, Randa.
What's going on, man? Good to see you. That's my Canadian brother from another mother. What's up, Randa? He said also because of our lineage here in America, Bobby, we made America very wealthy and never got a dime of the wealth. Correct. They worked the heck out of us, man. We were slaves. Yeah, we were slaves. They brought us here, and they made us do everything under the sun, man. We didn't have a day off. We worked 7 days a week, 24/7. And then if we didn't feel like getting up, they whipped us up. Get up, buddy. Time to work. You don't get no days. All kind of crazy stuff. And they don't want to treat us right, man. We've always had a second-class citizen status. You say, well, Bobby, that's not true. We don't have that today. Okay, legally we don't have it, but in practicality, when you don't have insurance like everybody else and you don't have the best job like everybody else, who are you going to blame? Yourself or the government that treated you bad all them years? Some of us, let me put that. Some of us self-initiated, and some of us government or systemic in nature from years and years and years of being mistreated and abused and being the low man on the totem pole. But even though you're low man on the totem pole, even though you're abused and used and all that, you still, the bottom line is you are responsible for your actions. Okay, so don't always try to blame everything on the man. You're a grown man now. Okay, you're a black man, you're a white man, you're brown, you're a grown man. Okay, the bottom line is you're responsible for your actions. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation under groove. Very long time. Yeah, man, long time, Ryan Randall. I hear you. Dennis, what's up? She laughing her butt off. What's up, Dennis?
Dennis?
Huh?
You said Dennis.
I'm sorry. I'm reading it wrong. I got dyslexia. Y'all. I'm sorry. I got that dyslexia.
You combine your
I got that dyslexia going on today. John Thomas and Michael, I agree. There needs to be affordable health insurance for all Americans. So I will support the candidate that brings that plan to America. I believe that, man. We need to have affordable health care. And they say, well, you know what? That's just a form of social. I don't care what kind of social. I don't care if it's socialism. It's affordable health care. Everybody needs to be able to get help. That's going to be a basic right. Health care for all citizens of the United States. And not only health, I believe it should be education. Should be free. That's my thing, man. They say, well, that's a social. I don't care. It should be free. You know, when education is free, everybody have an equal chance to get educated and an equal chance to move up. Right now, if you don't have money, you won't get educated. You can't go to college, you know, unless you get a student loan, then you're in debt. So that's still a form of slavery. Debt is a form of what? Slavery, man. Because you hold them back because you can't get higher because you got to pay that debt off. And if you don't pay that student loan off, they're going to mess your credit up. Yeah. I know a lot of you got credit. A lot of you, if I check your credit history right now, you got 4 or 5 student loans you're not defaulting on, and your credit score is 200. I know a lot of people. The reason I say that, I used to fix credit for a lot of people. And when I said, man, what, you ain't paid them student loans? I mean, you measure your own stuff. And then, you know, you had to get forbearance and all kinds of stuff. I work with Brian Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation under group. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. What's up, Michael? He said, Bobby D, Lisa D, they will take
Insurance.
of the insurance people first. Okay, some blacks and Spanish people are left on the sidelines, don't get the right care. Yeah. Insurance people first. You know why they take the insurance first? Because the insurance gonna give them some change to change. They take you on public assistance. You have no insurance. They'll take you now because they have to. You know, if they're a public hospital, they have to take it. But they're gonna take you last, and then you be like, they have a line of people out the door trying to get into COVID. You be last. You done passed out before you got there. You know, or you got them to see you. You know, because you ain't got no insurance. Man, if I lived in the USA, I got insurance here. I have field health insurance. That's the Philippines insurance, so we all right. But if I had to go to the USA, that don't work there. You know, if I were to live in the USA, I had to get me some more health insurance in the USA, and I sure hope they would have the Affordable Care Act still then. I don't know, they done gutted it out like Trump did. They got, I told you now, it used to be Obamacare, now it's Trump care because he done gutted it out. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation under Groove Mark in his house. He said, well, the only government I trust is the government of God. I'm not surprised about any of this information, Bobby. Oh, yeah. Mark said, I'm not surprised about none of this because the only government I trust is the Lord. Yeah, man, I'm with you, man. I can't fight against that, truth, Mark.
He got you, bud.
Yeah, she said, you got me, man. God is our strength, our help in the very present time of trouble and time of need. We trust in the Lord. The Bible tells us in Proverbs 3:5 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lead not unto your own understanding, but in all the ways acknowledge him and he shall direct thy path. I trust him, man. But we live in the planet Earth, and you have to have obedience to the people above you too. So you got to look at the government too. And God is first in my life, but the government say you got to pay your taxes. I pay my taxes. Oh God, around the tree, leave one day on the group around the city pole. He said, read the books called The Color of Money, a great book about our condition here in America. Okay, The Color of Money. Okay. Yeah, the color money is supposed to be green, but it don't work like that sometimes. Color money be white, baby. What's your color? White. You change that color green to white, baby. It mean green, white, green. Yeah, man. Brown train, Bobby Lacey, one nation under. Who we got? Look at. In a decent. She said, I told her COVID-19 is ethnic cleansing. She looked at me and said, I lost my mind. Look at the numbers. She's right. It is. You're right. She's wrong. The numbers speak for themselves. It is a form of ethnic cleansing. I don't know a lot of you don't agree with that type of statement, but you could consider it that to some degree if you look at it in that perspective, from that perspective, right? I mean, it's a possibility. A lot of people say, that goes back to this theory that the Wuhan virus, the virus was made in Wuhan to knock people out. Some people say that the Chinese did it. They're going to knock out the Africans because, the Chinese own a lot of Africa. And guess what? Truth be told, Chinese own a lot of the United States. Look it up. They own about 70% of the bond market in the United States. A lot of the buildings and properties are owned by Chinese people. That's why I think what's going to happen is this. Okay, look, listen to me now. Listen to me. This is my projection. Okay, listen to me good. I'm telling you something, man. I see things before others do. I'll tell you. Anybody look? Who look? Anybody look? Just me and you. That's all of a sudden. Huh? Yeah, say that. But let me tell you something. What's going to happen? Listen to me now. The United States, right? Government, right? They're going to get that money. They're going to confiscate that money. The Chinese money, they got all these bonds and stuff. They own a lot of the United States, man. And the United States gonna say, okay, you didn't tell about the virus, you lying about the virus. We're gonna get some payback, baby. And they're gonna confiscate that money. I'm telling you, man, watch me. Look out, watch me. Well, okay, let's ride the train, Bobby Lizzie, one nation under groove. Murphy, hey, ride the train, Bobby Lizzie, one nation under groove. What's up, Murphy? He said, we are often demonized, but some of that is caused by our own selves too. What we eat, how we love destroys our immune system and leave us open for diseases and more than others. I agree to some extent. Yeah, like I said, ultimately, the responsibility is on you as an individual. Now, you can say the government didn't, and so yeah, the government has some of the burden. Yeah, they have some of the burden to bear, but ultimately it falls upon you as a grown man, okay, or a grown woman. It's up to you. If it's to be, it's up to me. Yeah, we were all in systemic racism, okay? Yeah, but we grown now. This is 2020. What you gonna do? Well, you gonna blame that racism because you can't have no insurance? Go get you a job, get you some insurance, and do your thing. Do what you gotta do. But then again, you gotta look at it like this, Murphy. Some of us don't have it to get job. You can't do. We don't have the education. We don't have the knowledge. We don't have the skill. What are we gonna do them? Kick them in the street? No, we gotta help the less fortunate, and we gotta have compassion to some of the people that can't do what you and I can do. You're a smart man. I'm a smart man. We can work. We got jobs. We got life. We got credit. We got good investments. But them people don't have the knowledge, the skill, or the ability to do it. So they need help. And as a society, it is the purpose of society is to help the less fortunate to some degree. Now, you don't help nobody that want to help themselves. I'm trying to help you. You going out there drinking and getting them doping up the money. I'm like, look here, man. What's wrong with you? I'm trying to help you, and you not helping me. I'm done. When you get ready for me to real and you be understanding and help you for real, come back to me. But then, no, that's how you got to deal with that. Round train, Bobby Lee, one nation under a groove. Crook Mar. You see, I agree with you, Murphy. I hear you, man. Murphy here, he's got some sense. Round train, Bobby Lee, Michael Coffee needs some coffee. These are DM Bobby. Hi, some of these blacks and Spanish Americans have heart disease, strokes, diabetes, hypertension, bronchitis. They need more help with COVID-19. Yes, that's what I'm saying, man. The government has to change gears. They have to shift gears and recognize that they have one community of people that's being more devastated than everybody else. And because of that, they have to gather programs that would help these people what? More. Okay? Help these communities more. Because more of us don't have insurance and don't have money to get insurance. And then on top of that, we got the underlying conditions. So we are targets. Okay? We're targets. And you people that say, well, that's on them. Yeah, I'm about to one. When it happens to somebody in your family, then you won't be speaking like that. Be careful what you say. Okay? It could happen to somebody in your family. COVID-19 spreading. When it happens to your daughter, your son, or your mother, then you be like, oh, they need help. They need help. I don't know what's wrong with you. Then you be crying. Right now, you praising Trump like he's your savior. And that's what Trump said one time. He said, I'm the chosen one. I'm the savior. And a lot of people believe that. Can you believe that, man? Trump, that's what he said. And a lot of his people, his base, they right on the bandwagon. Yeah, he's the chosen one. How crazy can you get? Round train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation under a groove. Who we got? Look at. We got Ennis. What's up, Ennis? She said 7 in 10 patients who died from COVID-19 in the city were African American, and that's just in Chicago. That's correct. That is correct. That is correct. I just showed you the graphs and charts on that. 7 in 10, 70%, people. Get that. That's a large percentage of the COVID-19 patients that died were African American or Spanish or Latino descent. Okay. How much more do you need to know? That's just one city. I told you all the stats of it, all the other states have not been generated yet. They're slow to gather and bring it up to the CDC. This is just the tip of the iceberg, people. Okay? That's why I say you got to sound the alarm. Anybody you know that's African American, Latino, say, look, man, I don't know what you're doing, but you got to straighten yourself up. If you got any kind of illness or whatever, get your mask. Stay in the house. If you don't have to work, stay in the house. Talk to these people. I see people all the time on TV. We've been doing interviews and stuff. People have no. I said, what is wrong with these people? Put your mask on, man. Even some of the reporters around like, and no, he said, but no mask. Talk to people, man, especially African Americans and Latinos. It's time out for playing crazy. Okay? Round train, Bobby Lee, D, One Nation under Group. Crook Mark, what's up, Crook? He said, I'm reading 3 books at a time. I really love reading, Bobby. It's therapeutic. Yes, it is. I read as well. I'm reading. I'm behind on my reading. I haven't got my book for this month yet, but I'm looking for a book. I'll let y'all know in a couple of days when I find it. I just got finished with my other book.
You can't get out.
Huh?
You can't get out.
I can go online and get it. Round train, Bobby D, Liz D, One Nation under. Yeah, she right. I can't get out to buy. I usually buy my book, but I can go online and look for it. Round train, Bobby D, Liz D, One Nation under Groove. Murphy Hayes, he said, yes, Crook Mark, we are opening ourselves up to attacks and fear from others. That's true. Part of it's our problem, but part of it's systemic. That's been put on us for years and years and years of being treated as second-class citizens. That's part of it too. They're both are intertwined. But I agree, the main problem is we got to look out for ourselves. Okay, you don't worry about the government. Round train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation under a Groove. Absolutely, Murphy Hayes. Round train, Bobby D, typo. I meant fear from others. We are hated mainly because how we live. Yeah, a lot of people don't like blacks just because you black, how you live, where you live. They just don't like it. And when they never take the time, make the time, shake the time, break the time to get to know you. To get to know you as a person, as a human being, the content of your character. But they just look at the outside. That's all they do. And you can't judge a book just by looking at the cover. You got to look at the inside. You got to go deeper. And most people, you say, where you from, man? Where you live? Oh, I live on the east side. Oh, okay. And they walk away from you because they think you ain't about nothing. That's wrong. Round train, Bobby D, Lizzie, Rand 64, Rand, what's up? He said, amen to this sister who speaks the truth about us as a race of people. Yes. That's Dr. Carmen Jones. I think her name was Jones. But yeah, she is on it, man. She's going to be, they're going to have a big thing. I think it's on BET. But anyway, I saw an advertisement for the show they're getting ready to have. I think it's going to be 11 o'clock tonight, your time. They're going to have, it may be on now. Is it 11 o'clock yet? It may be on now. I know they're going to be having a big show, and she's going to be a part of the guest speakers on the show, talking about how African Americans are the target for the COVID-19. Y'all may want to look out for that as well. Quick Mark, right train, Bobby, at least one nation under. Woo. He said, well, Bobby, I look at it this way. You have to keep in mind that the ones at the so-called top didn't get into office to help the ones at the bottom. They had their own personal agenda. That's correct. That's exactly correct. They had their personal agenda. Their personal agenda was to help their base. Okay? Every time you turn around, base, the base, the base. You know the base is, right? People that look like them, talk like them, walk like them, eat like them, think like them, act like them. That's his base. And we're not a part of that base. But the problem is, a lot of people like this with this on them, they want to be part. They're trying to get in there. They want to be. They identify with them, and so they're part of the base. And they don't really. They're brainwashed. Remember back in the day, you used to be Uncle Tom. Remember that? A lot of Uncle Tom. I'm sorry, man. Y'all, I know I got a lot of people like that watching me. But I'm telling you, I told y'all from the beginning, if you don't want me to hurt your feelings, don't look. Okay, look away. Look away. Because I'm going to hurt your feelings, man. I'm going to tell you the truth. And that is the TINTTTRUTA. Truth. True that. True that, man. Ryan Train, Bobby D. What that shit on there? Groove. What's up? What's up, man? He said, Mom, very true, very true. Hey, you, man. Hey, you, Ryan Train, Bobby D. She said, UK has even noticed this, that their doctors that were infected, 7 died of COVID-19 were minorities versus the white counterpart. Okay, I did not know that. But the same thing is happening in the UK. The UK and America are somewhat similar as far as diversity, because believe it or not, there are a lot of African Americans out, African Britons, or however you want to call it, African UKs, but there are a lot of people of African descent in UK and as well as America. So they're somewhat similar. So their stats and America's stats will be very similar as well. So I can understand that. Brian Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation under group Mark. He said people did not and or don't value God. So are we any better to the ones that are at the top? Let me understand what you're saying, man. He said people don't value or don't, people did not or don't value God. Okay, got that part. Okay. So are we any better to the ones at the top? Still not getting the connection there, but I think you're saying, okay, people at the top, people who don't value God, and they're at the top. So are we any better to the ones at the top? You have to value God, in my opinion. When you don't value God, then either you're atheist, you don't believe in God, or you're sometime Christian. And I think that's what's at the top right now. We got people that say they love the Lord, they love God, but they really don't. They just talking loud and saying nothing. They saying that to get votes. These people at the top, they say they love the Lord, but they don't even go to church. And half the time, when the president go to church, you only go to church when you have to, when you're trying to make a photo opportunity. That's it. You have to judge people by their what? Actions, man. You judge people by their action, not by what they say. A lot of times, people at the top, they say, don't do what I do what I say do. That's what they say. He said, don't do what I do. Just like we said, talk about the mask, right? He said, well, I'm not gonna wear the mask, but I'm telling y'all to wear the mask because you start spreading the virus like that. I'm not gonna wear it. So he said, in other words, he said, don't do as I do as I say do. And can you follow leadership like that? I'm serious. Can you actually follow leadership that tells you don't lead by example? I have a hard time with that. If you're telling me to wear the mask, I expect you to do the same. What's good for the goose is good for the what? Gander. Yeah, come on, man. Leadership should be done by example. And that's in every facet of life. Okay? Watch this. A person's actions will tell you what? Everything you need to know about them. Okay? Judge a person by their actions, not by what they say, but what they do. A person's actions will tell you everything, baby. Everything you need to know. Your man said, I love you, baby. I really do. You my everything. You my world, girl. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut in your world. You look at the action. If he don't come to you, talk to you all the time, he talking to somebody else, you don't love me. You're not showing it, man. Your actions don't speak for you. Your actions speak other than what you're trying to tell me. So you have to judge people by their actions. And that's why whenever you deal with a politician, whenever you deal with a school administrator, well, any kind of leader, you church, preacher, teacher, any kind of person in leadership ability, a position, you judge them by their actions. That's when I was in school. I had my teachers in school. I didn't judge them. I didn't judge them what they said. Because a lot of time would lie to me. You know, said, well, I want you, we're going to have a test tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to cover chapters 1 and 2. And you just read what chapter 1 and 2, you read some of it. And you said, that's going to be. And then they said, oh, well, I put in chapter 3 as well. You got to, you get the test, it's a whole other thing. You know, how many of you had that situation? I've had that. So I know whenever they tell me it's one thing, I always go a little bit further, a little bit deeper, because I want to be the best at what I do. Okay, Roger, I don't know what I'm talking about, but it makes sense to me. Does it make sense to you? All right, I know you do. I know I do. All right, Jay Bobby, lead one nation on the group. In a decent. He said, where the hell is everybody? I don't know where they at. They watch TV. You know, I know the big thing on TV now. I think it's a big show on TV about the COVID thing, blacks. I think that's what they watch. Roger, we gonna hang this up in a minute. Ride train, Bobby D. Lizzie, Freddie Mason. He said, good morning, Bobby D. Lizzie. I'm here ready to ride the train. All aboard. Two, Freddie Mason. Good buddy, Lizzie.
Hello, Freddie.
Lizzie, I don't know. Lizzie, you okay?
Yeah.
She over there playing a game, y'all. When she play that game, she one of them. She do it on the phone. She be like, you can't get next to her. You can't do nothing with her. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie. All aboard. Let's go, Lizzie. In a decent, she said Freddie Mason. She left. That's Enos' butt. That's why Enos got a lot of buddies now. Terry Fleming, all these arbitrary numbers being pushed out there, yet the states aren't really testing. That's even worse, because it could be worse than what the numbers are saying to us. And I guarantee, well, I won't guarantee you, but I venture to say that it's probably the numbers are just the tip of the iceberg. When all of the data comes in from these states and they calculate everything accordingly, appropriately, it's probably going to be worse than what we think right now. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie, one because they're not testing. When they start, they just started testing. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie, come on. You at? I don't. Lizzie, you're right. You got the controls. Okay. NSC said we're not even at the peak of this. No, we're not the peak yet. We're getting ready to go up the peak. We ain't up there. We not up here yet. We still down here trying to climb. That's why I said they talk about. He said, we're gonna open it up by Easter. You know, it'll be all right by Easter. Yeah, everything be very okay by Easter. And they changed that real quick, didn't they? Because the numbers didn't match what he was saying. You can't start talking like that trash. Like, let me put it like this. Don't speak before you know the data. And that's the problem we got. We have a leadership that's impulsive. They make impulsive decisions. I mean, it's okay if you run your company like that. You might be okay. But you can't run a nation. You can't run a people. You can't run a society by impulse. Okay? I don't like people that just say, do this today, do that tomorrow, do this today, do tomorrow, do this. I don't like that, man. No, most people don't. We like consistency. We like people that are precise and consistent, and you know what to expect from them. I don't like people that's wishy-washy and be my leader. I don't like that. Anyway, Ride Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under Group Frederick Mason. Who's the Perry Mason on the love train, and I'm on the case. America dirty, ill little secret when it comes to racism. Yeah, man. Hey, ain't no dirty secret to me. I've experienced racism all my life, because I'm a little short, 5 foot man. But you know what? When I get racism, I get funky. I said, what you say, man? What you call me? Come on, man. You call me that again. It's gonna be some trouble.
Funky time? What did you say? Funky time?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Funky time.
Yeah, man. I don't play that, man. But I find out, hey, man. I tell you this. Let me tell you this. I had a job, man. I was working with Bellside. It was Bellside AT&T. I was up for manager position, right? They put this Caucasian girl in front of me, man. I said, the girl didn't have she didn't have no college degree. I had a college degree. I went through a 12-week management program that they said I had to go through to get into management. I went through it with flying colors, and I had my credentials. I put in for the job after I got through. They gave it to her, and when I found out the Caucasian girl got it, it was the director's niece. Well, I went ballistic. I called the EOC. I called Human Resources. Next thing you know, Bobby D was promoted. Yeah, she kept her job, but I got me another one. I don't play that racism stuff, man. I don't play that prejudice stuff. I jump on it, doggone. I don't play. Round train, Bobby D, One Nation under a group. Murphy, hey, it is decent. I agree. Freddie Mason, Inner decent. Aloha. Hey, man, everybody trying to talk to Inner's, man. Inner's getting to be a star around here, man. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under groove. What's up, Love Train family? We doing good, Freddie Mason. Perry Mason on the case. Inner decent. He said, I need some chocolate. She needs some sweetness. She needs some chocolate. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One day. She laughing. Round train, Bobby Lizzie. Carlton, bang, what's up, man? Oh, he said, this is, yes, man. It's very upsetting, man. I couldn't sleep when I saw the stats, man. I was like, man, I thought about this stuff all night. I said, I can't believe this, man. This happening, and people letting it happen. And a lot of African and Latino just sitting around there, okay, come on in, COVID. Yeah. And this taking them out. You got to stand up and give your voice. Like, look, what's happening? Talk to your leaders. Say, look here, man, y'all need to help us. This is wrong. I'm so glad I'm not in the United States right now. Round train, Bobby Lee D, One Nation under group. Still think lab may eat egg. Carter. There's a school of thought that this guy, y'all look this name up, Dr. Charles Lieber, Liber. Okay, he's a Harvard professor. He's a professor of I think biology, biochemicals at Harvard University. They saying people are trying to say that he's the one that started it. He's the one made it in the lab. I'm telling you what, he just got arrested in February. He's out right now on $1 million bail. The FBI arrested him. That video I did about Chinese struggling, if you look at the last part, the documents in his name, he was the one. He was 3 people arrested, 2 Chinese and 1 American, which was him. They're saying he was paid $1 million to start one of the labs up in Wuhan. They're saying a lot of speculation. This is just pure speculation that he made the virus and then gave it to Wuhan, and Wuhan sent it out. Now, that's just speculation, but if it's true, the truth will come out at some point in time. Round train, Bobby Lee, in his D son, Freddie Ray, ha 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 ha. Round train, in us, she says, Carter Banks. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, see, a lot of people think that, but you got to have the concrete evidence to back that thing up. You got to back that thing up, girl. You got to back that thing up. Round train, Bobby Lee, Murphy, hey, me too. Hey, see that? Got 3 people. 3 people agreeing to the same thing. But I understand what y'all saying, but we always got to say at the end of it, speculation until we get to what? Solid proof. But yeah, I hear you, man. Enos laughing her butt off, man. She said, Enos says Wuhan has a lab similar to our CDC. Yeah, they have and that's what they paid this guy, Dr. Charles Lieber from Harvard, to start up the lab and the CDC there. They call it the version of the lab is the CDC, like we have. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, John Useling, he said 1948 average, 1,948 average rent current for a 1-bedroom apartment in Chicago. Taxes and more taxes. That's a major connection. Okay, yeah, $1,009. That's almost 200. That's almost $2,000, man. Wow, that's a lot for 1 bedroom. 1 bedroom. I could not live in Chicago, man. That's too high for me. That's too high for me, John.
That is a major reason that I left Chicago.
Yeah, I see why you left Chicago. That's too. I would have never moved there at that rate. Buddy. Round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation under a groove. Frederick Mason, the Murphy Hayes. I have everything is working out for your family. I hope everything is working out for your family. For your family, God is good and He is faithful. That is correct, Frederick. God, we got to trust God in times of stress and duress. We look to the hills from whence cometh our help. It cometh from the Most High God. In a season, she said, was accidentally released or purposely, who knows? Yeah, nobody never know. But the Chinese, they trying to lie. Doing the Chinese did, man, y'all ain't gonna believe this. The Chinese tried to say the United States put the virus in there. Listen, the United States Army came there and put it in the Wuhan lab. in the wet market. And then I heard the other day they was trying to say some other country, they were trying to blame some other country for it too. There's two countries they trying to blame for it. You cannot trust nothing China say. It didn't run train Bobby didn't see one nation, and there are different strains of COVID-19. Yes, there are. The COVID-19 has been mutated about 10 times now. So the strain that attacked the people in Wuhan is not the strain that's attacking us here in the United States. It's a different strain, and that strain is stronger and longer, so you need to take more care. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa, One Nation, Michael Coffee, needs some coffee. Lisa D and Bobby D, hello. I work on a rehab acute care hospitals here in Cali. The media news isn't telling the people the 100% truth. I see it working in the medical field from nurse. Media, you cannot trust everything the media says. Sometimes they'll tell you partial truth. Sometimes they'll tell you all the truth. Sometimes they'll tell you none of the truth. I mean, you got to do your own due diligence. You got to look behind the words, do research on the internet to come to your best conclusions for you. That's what I do. The media is just a way of sounding the alarm, let you know something's going on. But to do the detailed digging, you have to read. And that's where a lot of us are lazy. We don't want to research. We want everything handed to us on a silver platter. We don't like reading. I don't like reading. Most of us do not like reading. We want everything visual. What is it? We want to see the pictures. I just want to look at the pictures. Can I say, pictures? I want pictures. I don't want to read that stuff. Pictures. And we got to get out of there. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Leeds D, One Nation under
You read it already. Murphy Hayes.
Go.
Murphy Hayes, just continue praying. And that is what we need right now. But thanks.
Ryan Train, Bobby D, Leeds D, One Nation under Group. Murphy says, continue praying. And that is
You
right.
let me read and then you will read it also.
No, I didn't know you read it. I was just giving some coffee. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Leeds D. Go to the next. Carlton Banks, he said, in a decent year, I'm not sure whose virus or whose it was for. I don't know, man. I tell you, man, all we know is that it's here and we have to deal with it. Okay. And I think that in the future, they're gonna track it down exactly what happened. Right now,
it's like the virus is man-made.
You think Lisa D says man, she think it's man-made too. I'm tell you this. I did a lot of research on this thing. And you have to draw conclusions. You understand that there's several labs in Wuhan. You understand that the labs are located near the wet market. You understand that the Chinese paid $1 million to Dr. Charles Lieber to assist them with developing a lab. Not only that, they paid him $50,000 a month. Okay. And he lied about that when he was also taking money from the United States grants. Okay, for Harvard. He's taking money from the United States. He lied about his association with the Chinese people. So he's an arrest. He was arrested. He's out on $1 million bail. There's something fishy there, but I can't put everything together yet. I'm still working on it. Ryan Train, Bobby D. Lisi, One Nation under Group. John Usling. He said, Bobby D. He said, Bobby D, I have 2-bedroom in Naval Biliran in Naval Biliran with my Filipino wife and her brother. 6,000. Wow, that's cheap, man. 6,000 pesos for a 2-bedroom house. He's in the Philippines here, y'all. Naval Biliran. That's in near Versailles. I think that's in Versailles, but it's not in Mindanao. But anyway, that's cheap, man. You know how much 6,000 pesos is? That's about what? 150? Yeah, about 150, something like that. 150 bucks for 2-bedroom. That's cheap, man. He living good, but he's out in the sort of he's not in a rural province area, but close to. It's not a big city, but a small town. In the smaller towns in the Philippines, you can live real good off a little bit of money, man. So he's doing good. John is doing real good for himself. Ride Train, Bobby D, Lisa, One Nation under Group. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said,
you have some energy.
You and Ennis throwing down the facts. I hope the Strain family is here and listening to you. God bless you both. Keep the faith. Thank you so much, Michael.
Thank
yeah,
you,
man. We try to give it to you straight. I don't play it, man. I don't sugarcoat nothing, man. I tell you like it is. That's why I told you, if you're a Republican, you don't want to hear what I got to say, because I'm telling you the truth. She's trying to cover me up. I'm telling you the truth, man. I'm gonna tell you, you can say all you want. Don't talk about Trump. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. It's not right. The things that's happening in the United States office and administration is not right. And I can't understand for the life of me how someone can justify everything this guy is doing. He's amoral. He's immoral. He tells lies constantly, and people lie about him, saying he doesn't lie. And they have calculated he's told over what 12,000 lies up until his 4 years. And then he said, well, I'm going to be a working president. When I get in there, I'm not going to do no golf. The guys went more golfing than the farmer did in 8 years. I'm telling you, he criticized Obama. Right there, Bobby Lee one nation under groove, John. Thank you, John. Big John Thomas doing the doggone thing right, man. He's doing the doggone thing. Y'all better watch John. Be example. John is a giver. Be an example like John. John doing the thing tight. He said, thanks for your message, Bobby D. The curve is flattening in New York, but it's very sad that over 7,800 people had died of COVID-19 in New York State. That is very, very sad, man. And we need to pray for those lives. It didn't have to be like that. If we had proper leadership to take the proper action at the appropriate time when they were first told in January, there's evidence that shows that they were informed. They didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. And you cannot just these lies, man. Lies. I could say it was just stocks or bonds or stuff like that. Okay, forgive that. I cannot forgive somebody for not taking action when it was necessary to save human lives. You had the knowledge. You didn't act. That means you weren't looking out for my goodness. You know, everybody else's goodness. Right? Oh, dude, Dan. Sorry, man.
The hardest working man in the business. Yeah! I feel good.
Big John, thank you so much, John. Appreciate that donation, man. Thank you so much. Ride Train Bobby D. in this. She says useling 6,000 P without what? That's a good deal. Yeah, it's a great deal, man. It's a great deal. But keep in mind, Ennis, he's living in a smaller town, and there's not a lot to do there. But if that's what he likes, a small town, fine. But you can't find that. You won't find that in Cebu. A 2-bedroom house for 6,000. You probably maybe at the minimum you probably pay about 10 to 12,000. But and then and up, way up in that. But that's the lowest you're gonna find. Ride Train Bobby Lisa D. He said, where? That's in Naval, Philippines. Naval, Billy Ryan.
Visayas.
It's in Visayas. I'm not sure exactly where, but it's a small town. I know that. I've seen it on the map. It's a very small town. Ride Train Bobby Lisa D. Carlton Banks, Murphy. I'll pray, brother. Yeah, man. We all praying for Murphy. And all the people that you all know that's on our prayer list, we keep them in prayer. He just says, this is nice of you to show up. Hitting the prune juice hard?
Yeah.
Right, Bobby D. One day you done a Big John. He said, yes, Bobby. At my work office in Manhattan, 2 co-workers, white men died. Ooh, wow. Ooh, sorry to hear that, man. Two co-workers, white men. Yeah. It hit all colors, but it hitting us more than the Caucasian race right now. But I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's hard. That's hard. And then you have to go in. I think you work at home, so you all right. But in the inside office, good thing you don't have to go in there that much, John. You probably have to check in once a week or once a month. But good thing John works at home, so we don't have to deal with them. Round Train Bobby Lisi, Murphy Hayes. He says, thanks, Carlton. Hey, man, all your prayers are much appreciated. Murphy says, sorry, folks, got to go. God bless. Good night, Murphy. Have a good one.
God bless.
Freddie Mason, NSD, she on the prune juice. Too big drink. Freddie Mason, come on, Lizzie. Freddie Mason, Murphy Hayes, God bless good you and family. Who else? Terry Edwards, be safe there, Bobby D. Hey, man, we trying. We trying everything we can do, man. You too, do the same. Ryan J. Bobby D. Ennis, she said, Freddie Mason, you thought of the same thing. It is a COVID-19 having minorities worried about Dr. Bill. Yeah, we shouldn't. Not with this COVID-19. It's a special pandemic and nobody should be having to pay no doctor bills. Freddie Mason, Bobby, that's always been a problem in the good of US of A. This is what these pieces of crap want. It's a way to get rid of some people. Yeah, I think so. It's a way to stop the population growth. Let COVID get them. We ain't gonna get them. Let COVID get them. Nah, man. I hope it's not like that. I hope that God is not like that. Ryan Train, Bobby, Mark, yeah, Mark L in the he's out. Ryan Train, Bobby, leading One Nation under. What's up, Mark? He said, what's up? What's up? We doing good, Mark. Yeah, good to see you, man. That's right. If you don't know, Markel has a TV, Markel has a YouTube channel called Markel's TV. If you want to know about veterans information and benefits, like and subscribe to his channel. He'll be able to tell you information that will just help you try to get your benefits from the Veterans Administration. He does this every day. He has a question and answer session every day, 7 days a week. Check him out, okay? Ryan Train, oh my goodness.
What you trying to do?
Thank you, Markel. Appreciate that donation, man. All right, Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation under group. Don't be shy, folks. Talk, type something. Hey, she trying to get this place crunk, man. Industry trying to crank it up, man. She don't play. Y'all can't play with her on there. Freddie Mason, he laughing. All right, Markel said, people also have to lift themselves up and not accept it. Motivated, determination, and self-preservation are keys to getting yourself in better situation. As someone from the South who grew up, yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, Markel and me came from the South. He came from Alabama. I'm from Georgia, South Carolina. We had to motivate ourselves. Wasn't nobody gonna motivate us. I didn't have nobody say, well, I want you to do. No, I said, okay, man, I'm tired. I looked around my family. I said, man, I don't want to be like, I got to do something better. I got to get up in life. And I did the best for me. You think somebody helped me? You think somebody helped Markel? No. You had to be self.
The Lord.
I'm sorry. She right. The Lord helped us. But other than the Lord, you had to help yourself. You had to drive yourself, self-motivated, self-determined to be somebody, and don't be one of your friends hanging on the corner, doing what it is all the time and drinking one of them 40s. You know, you got to be better than that. And it takes motivation, self-motivation, desire, determination to do it. That's what we had. Ryan Train, Bobby D. Lisi, One Nation under group. Markel was one thing I learned that the only way to improve myself was to do it and not sit around and talk about it. Put myself in the act. There you go, man. Action. You hear that last word he said? Action. Speak louder than words. Do it, baby. Nike said what? Just do it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Do it, baby. Do it. I don't hear about you sitting up here. Well, I'm going to the Philippines next year, and then man, quit talking about it. Do it. Let me see you. Okay, when you get there, tell me. Okay. Right, Trey, Bobby, Lizzie. Too many people at times just accept the situation, and they become complacent. There's a story. I'm gonna do a broadcast on this. It's called. I'm gonna do a broadcast about complacency and what happens. And y'all be like, whoa. I'm gonna show you. Wait till I get that one. Whoa. Yeah, they're gonna be like, whoa. It's so simple. It's so simple that you will see it's a very simple graphical illustration, and you will see it immediately. Patrick Barker, what's up, Patrick? Hello, Bobby Lee, One Nation under group. He said, Bobby D, I had a cop enforcing COVID-19 curfew. Asked me why I was out and didn't wear a watch to know what time it was. I told him simple, because I decide what time it is. I hear you, man. Hey, you doing your thing, man. If you don't need to watch, you on your own time. I hear you, man. I hear you, Patrick. Right chain, Bobby Lee. Enna says, Patrick Barker, what he say after that? She said, what he say after that? Ennis, he went out his way, and I went on mine. That cop didn't want no trouble, Patrick. He didn't want to mess with you, man. He's like, oh man, he's too big for me. I don't want to fool with him. Let him go. Let him go on by the business, man. It is decent, Patrick. That's good. Yeah, you good, man. Because most of the time, then these cops stop you and you're a black man, you're African American. Be like, look here, where you going? You talk. I said, look, man, you talking to me? You talking? And they be like, beat you down with the beat down. Put them in the car, take them downtown.
Put in the trunk.
Right, Trey Bobby Lee John says, if you have money, you get it slapped on the wrist. The poor in the USA get full public pretender for public defender. Yeah, hey, man, you right about that. Look at OJ, slapped on the wrist several times till he got the real deal for that crime last time he did. But people with money talks and that BS walks, man. If you got some money, it's gonna open some doors for you. And it's gonna open some doors. You ain't got no money, you on the bottom, baby. You gonna get the worst. Brian Train, Bobby Lisi, one nation under group. Patrick Barker, he said, I had my pet alligator with me, so that might be made him different. Nah, I wouldn't fool with you either with a pet alligator. I'm like, man, go on about your business. Go on, get on up out of here, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna be serious now. And it says, Patrick Barker, are you serious? He might be. I don't know. Nobody knows. Patrick Burke, he said, very, very. I have an America male alligator named Gotti after John Gotti. Okay. Patrick is a man. Look out. He's a one of them muscle men. He one of them muscle man, man. He don't fool with him. He's a man. He's like, get my alligator for you, baby. Come and bite him. John Usling, he said, Cook County Jail in Illinois currently has 300 plus COVID-19 cases. Most in the nation. The majority can't afford to bond up. And that's sad. And it's gonna get worse, man. It's just, just gonna mount more. It's gonna get worse and worse. Right, Train Bobby leads the one nation under groove. Patrick Barker, he says he's only 3 feet long, but has an 80 razor sharp teeth that can be very convincing. Man, Patrick, you really have an alligator, man. I can't believe that, man. Can you send us a picture sometime? Let me send me email me a picture of your alligator. Okay, Patrick? I want to show the people your. Can you mind, please, sir? Email me a picture, Patrick, please. I'm gonna show you my email at the end of the show. Email me a picture of you and your alligator. I want to show the love train so we can see that you're not kidding. Okay? Are you for real? Email me a picture. Right, tell you about it, Lisa. I don't pay bond. That's why I take my alligator with me. All right, Patrick. I hear you, man. Ride train, Bobby. Yes, Patrick. Damn, still laughing. Ride train, Bobby. America ain't Tom Terry Fleming. He says America isn't testing for a reason, Bobby. The truth of this thing is deeper than we think. That we think what would happen if we find out that white America is being white America is being devastated. You know what? That's a good point, because we are not testing as much as we should have. The lack of testing does not give us an accurate picture. So, when we do start testing properly, I actually think, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I actually think the numbers are going to rise for the African American community. That's what I think. And I think the numbers are going to go way down for the Caucasian community. That's my opinion. And the reason why, it's very simple. The African American community has more underlying health conditions, whereas the white community or the Caucasian, they have less underlying conditions than we do. So I think that when they start testing, numbers for Caucasians might go up a little bit, but I think that the numbers for the African American Latino community can go way up. They're gonna be off the chain. That's what I think. We all got a different opinions. Riding train, Bobby Lizzie, Patrick Barker. He said, had one guy asked me if I needed to lie to have an alligator as I was walking into the store with walking in the store with you walking to the store with your alligator. What's wrong with you? Okay. He said, I turned to him and said, mind your business. He's a service animal. He was speechless. That's gonna alligator be a service animal. Patrick, y'all think you pulling our leg, man? You for real? Send me that picture, man. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, one nation under a groove. And it's, yeah, and you gotta laugh at that. You pulling our leg now. Terry Fleming, that already is in my head. And when I mention it, I'm looked at it crazy, like I'm crazy. Okay, I hear you. All right. What else we got? That's it?
Patrick.
That's it? How many more we got? Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all want it's after 2 hours. So if y'all want to keep us going, you got to do some more change to the chain, okay? Round Chain Bobby Lizzie Robert Morris, Patrick Barker. That's too funny. I would love to see his face. Service animal. Yeah, that's just weird, man. He said, how could an alligator be a service animal? He just playing, man. You know he playing. He ain't got no animal, he got no alligator, you know what I'm saying. Round Chain Bobby. Patrick Barker, he was an old cranky guy, mad at the world. Okay, I hear you. Gregory Scott, Round Chain Bobby Lizzie. He said, hello, this is Greg Scott, an OTR truck driver. What's going on in the Philippines? Hey, Greg, good to see you. Glad you asked, Greg. In the Philippines, we are under extended quarantine.
Community quarantine.
That's exactly correct. And we can't go out the house. We can go out the house. We can't go out of our subdivision. We can walk around the area and all like that, but we can't go to outside unless we have a quarantine pass. The pass allows us to go to a store, get groceries, or we can go to a bank to get money, or we can go to a pharmacy for medication, stuff like that. Other than that, and we get water. We go to a water station and bring water in. Other than that, we are on lockdown. We on lockdown. Yeah, they locking us down. And it's decent. COVID-19 has been confirmed in Brazil indigenous tribes. Wow, it spread that far? The indigenous tribes is way out there in the boonies, man, in the woods. That COVID ain't playing, man. I didn't know that. Round Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation Under Group. Lisa, stop hiding. Lisa, you know what she's doing, right? Hiding. Round Train Bobby Lizzie.
Better not say anything.
Sure, what we say. All right, Round Train Bobby Lizzie. Shaz, what's up, Shaz? He said, hi, Bobby Lizzie. On lockdown at Lahoo, Cebu. I'm good. Spirits riding on the love train. He's in Lahoo. Lahoo not too far from us. It's near the near Yala. It's a nice area. He's on lockdown Lahoo. That's a good area to be locked down on, man. You probably got everything you need in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have everything in the IT part. He can walk down to the street and get, there's a lot of fast food, the mall, the supermarket is over there. So,
but a lot of those things are not open except for the supermarket.
Mm-hmm. But you can you can buy what you want.
Yeah, you can buy what you want. Gregory Scott, Ryan Train, Bobby and Lizzie, One Nation Under the Group. He said, hello, my name is Gregory Scott, OTR truck. We just did that, didn't it? Didn't we just do that?
I think he said it.
Oh, he said it. Okay, yeah, man, we're doing good, man. Good to see you, Greg. Good to see you, man. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, Greg? Hit the like button for me and then hit that subscribe button, Greg. If you're new to the channel, please, sir. I appreciate you, man. And she said, I don't know. Round Train Bobby Mason. Didn't I say my name was Django Unchained? He said, did I say my name was Django Unchained? And I got smoked for days. Okay, Django. I remember Django, man. He messed you up.
He changed his name from Perry Mason to Django.
Yeah, he's Django now.
He's a bad man.
George D76. George D76. What's up, George? Good to see you. Good to see ya. What's up, brother? He said, hey, brother, George here from Australia. I agree to some extent. Chinese just should not bang bats. Woo! Not only were they were banging them, and they were eating them too. Woo! That's some nasty stuff, man. George D. Riding the train, Robert Lee, One Nation Under Group. Good to see you, George. Robert Lee. What's up, Robert? He said, good greetings from Dallas, Texas, Bobby Lee. I appreciate y'all too. Thank you so much, Robert. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We didn't want to be here. No, I'm just playing. What you playing, man? Robert, he said, I think COVID-19 was a Chinese research virus that got out of control environment and spread throughout the world. Maybe possibly. We don't know. A lot of people got that theory, man. A lot of people on here got 3 or 4 people who say agree with you on that on this channel today. Round Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation Under Group, Frederick Mason, talking to Ennis. He says, so how are you doing? How are you multitasking? He's trying to get in your business, Ennis. He said, he said, how are you multitasking? What are you doing? Gregory Scott, Round Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation Under Group. He said, hello, my name is Gregory Scott. I think we just read that. He said, my name is Gregory Scott. I'm an OTR trucker driver here in the USA.
This is the 3rd time he said it.
Okay, he must have just fat finger. All right.
Might be the internet of him is bad.
Okay, maybe. It says Gregory Scott, welcome to Bobby and Lisa D Love Train. We from all over the world. Yeah, man, thank you. Welcome to you, Gregory. Round Train, Bobby D, Lisa D. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. He said, I try to tell my neighbors what's really going on in the hospitals here in Cali, but they believe 45. I laugh at them. God be with them too also. Yeah, they believe, you know what 45 is, right, Lisa D? President Trump. He's the 45th president. She don't like me to talk about Trump, y'all, because she's a Trump person. No, I'm just kidding. She's not a Trump person. The reason why she don't like me to talk about Trump because she thinks that people get angry when they talk about Trump. So it's okay. Okay. So let's move on. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under Group, Ennis Decent, Freddie Mason came, cooked, started up my training, bid for CPR, first aid renewal, lesson cooked, check the mail, had talk with my brother, check food, look for some Pepsi. Gee, that's a lot. She did a lot.
For Frederick.
And she looked for Freddie Mason, Arthur Foster, Murphy Hayes, and who else?
The first is I'm not here today.
Oh, wow. Ron Trey Bobby leaves the inner. She said, coffee, that's it. Freddie Mason, he says, Ennis Decent, you have been alibi. What? Read that, read it.
A little busy.
Oh, he said, you've been a little busy, then haven't you? Okay. Michael Carter around the train, he said, Ennis, hello. The neighbors just think I'm just talking, trying to give them knowledge about COVID-19. God be with them from Nurse Mike. Gotcha, Mike. Ennis, yep, getting all my papers together and current, my money and my hustle, always busy working. Okay, so you got a hustle, Ennis. What kind of hustle you got? Trying to find out what that hustle is. Round Chain Bobby D, One Nation Under a Group. Michael Coffee. Ennis said, Michael Coffee. Yeah, try the same, but if it's not the news, it's BS to them. Yeah, because people, like she said, was right. People, a lot of people only believe the news. That's it. Don't believe nothing else. If you don't agree with what they see on the news, you don't believe. You just talking trash. Round Train Bobby D, Listy, One Nation, Apache Barker. He said, give me your email, and I'll send you the pic video when I took alligator through the.
Are you serious, Patrick?
I want to see that, man. Stay to the end of this channel. Stay to the end of this program. I will give you my email. Okay. I always give my email and contact information at the end of the video. And in any video you see of me, Patrick, you go to the comment section or to the video details description section. I have my contact information in there as well. Okay. All right. Round Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation on the Groove. We got Ghost Man. What's up, Ghost Man? What's up, Ghost? Good to see you, man. Ghost always send me some good information, man. He sent me some information right about the black thing too. I had the same time he sent me the information, I was already doing a video, man, about the same topic. So I said, man, we on the same wavelength. He said, go said, Bobby, I suspect that there's no aggressive testing because the Caucasian community has health insurance and there aren't enough hospital beds to meet the demand for the potential positive. You're correct. We don't have enough hospitals beds to meet the demand. So I think a lot of the people, once they get diagnosed as positive, they have to go home. They have to send them home, do home isolation and do it from there. Like one of the big celebrities doing a home isolation. I remember Cuomo, what's his first name? Chris Cuomo. He's home. He's got the COVID-19, but he's still doing the show. And he's doing the show from home, man. He's doing the show from home. He looked bad. I saw him, that's, whoa, you need to lay down somewhere. That boy he been looking bad, man. I don't see how he do it. That COVID will get you, man. I'm telling you, man. I never had COVID, but I had upper respiratory infection. That's pretty much the same as the COVID, but COVID is a little bit hard. But man, that almost took me out, man. I was crawling, I could not speak. They must have gave him some strong medicine for him to do all that. I was like,
I need some air. I need some air.
I couldn't breathe.
I need some air.
I told Lisa, I need some air. And she put.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
I can laugh now, but it was serious. It was serious then. I can laugh now, but I had to turn the AC on. So turn the AC on. I still couldn't get no air.
You have to be under on the AC.
And then I said, take me to the hospital. She told me, man, it probably saved my life too. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation Under a Groove. Robert Lee, what's up, Robert? He said, also, Bobby D, I think I saw the video of Rike, who saying he was going to marry a Philippine lady after a year or two with them. Then he was broke up with her when he went to Vietnam and had a woman. Yeah, man. Rike.
And then he have another girlfriend here.
Yeah, he got another girlfriend now, a brand new one.
He's from the above?
Yeah, they're from the above. Man, I don't understand these people, man. You get one woman, you say you're gonna marry the girl. Don't be saying you didn't say that. I don't like, I mean, I just think it's unfortunate that people say one thing and then do another. I don't like that kind of stuff. But I still like VK. He's a cool guy. But I believe that people need to be consistent with what they say. Round train, Bobby, at least he
like to use the Filipino. I mean, the ladies.
He like to use the ladies?
Yeah, I think so. Because every time you go with something, you have another girlfriend. He's a user.
I love it, man. Look at Enrique. I didn't say it, man. At least he said that. Okay, I don't want no trouble.
I can see it. I don't like that.
Okay,
You're
all
a
right.
player.
I didn't say Enrique. I'm your buddy now. I didn't say Enrique. Roger Bobby, he's a Vietnam female now. He's back in Cebu, Philly. Yeah, man, got another one. I put it like this. Me, I like to be consistent, and I like one person. Okay, one person that I find, I deal with that one person, and he deals with one person at a time, and that's good too. You don't have multiple at a time, right? You don't have 1, 3, or 4 at a time. You're not a player. He consistently tried to find one woman, and he stayed with that one. That one, I could commend him on that. But what I would say is, the part that I don't like is that when you say you're going to marry somebody after a year and you don't follow through with it, and that to me is some type of inconsistency, which, he has his reasons, and we have to accept his reasons and move on. I accept Rike for Rike. Whether he does good, bad, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter because it's his life and he's got to live it. And I accept everybody for who they are and what they are. That's how I am, man. And
but
I don't
it
want
hurts. It hurts for me because I am a Filipina. I am a lady. It hurts when every time you see him, he have a different girlfriends, and then he trying to say, "Oh, I will marry this girl. I will marry this lady," and then after that, he junk it. He junk her.
It's a personal thing with her. She doesn't like that. And I can understand it being Filipina. She's Filipina. You want to see people treat your people with respect, dignity, and kindness, and follow through with what they're saying. And in her mind, that's using the Filipina, and she doesn't like that. Okay. Right, train Bobby, at least D1 Nation on the groove. Who we got? Look at Thank you, Reggie. Thanks so much, Reggie. Appreciate it. Reginald Graham. Reginald Graham. Hey, give $20. Thank you so much, Reggie. That's a giver, man. When somebody give a donation like that, they have a giving heart. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they didn't have to do that. He said, look here, I like y'all, man. This is yours. Thank you so much, Reggie, man. Hats off to you, man. He doing a doggone thing right. He doing a doggone thing tight. That's what we talking about, man. You support the channel, we coming back to you strong, man. Every time. Let's do it that way. Come right train, Bobby.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
I feel good.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Reggie. Appreciate that donation, man. Much love to you. You are appreciated. Reggie Graham says, great content as always. Hello, Bobby D and Lizzie. Thank you so much, Reggie. Hello to you too. We are doing great. Hope you're doing great wherever you are, man. Thank you so much, Reggie. Appreciate that, man. We try to do our best, man. We don't play. We go all out. If I can't go all out, I just won't do it. And sometimes I try to get it, and sometimes be a little bit off, but y'all can see the what? Effort. I give you effort every time. More than I can say from a lot of these other channels. They don't give you no effort. They just throw up something. Come on, man. Give me some substance. Give me some good quality. Give me some content. Give me some, it's okay to say hi, but that's all you got to say. Where's my time? Rob Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under Group. Robert Lee, what's up, Robert? He said, my player when I was 20s days are done. 52 now. When I come there looking for a female to settle down with and retire in the Philippines, thanks for informing videos. What are women to watch out for? Yeah, man. Thank you so much for acknowledging that, Robert. I give you information that you can use. And this is a library. I've got over 700 videos. Not all of them are on Philippines, but a lot of them are. And they tell you the secrets, the ins and outs, how to deal with the Filipinos, what to expect, how to find the good ones versus the bad ones. And if you go through these videos, you'll be prepared when you get here. And I give it to you straight, man. I don't pull no punches. I've been through it all. Ride Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation Under a Group, Bobby D, Freddie Mason. Look at Bobby D. Why is your wife laughing at your pain?
I am laughing now because he don't have that. He's not sick, but when he is sick, I'm not laughing.
I'm like the bobblehead. Remember that bobblehead?
No, I'm just telling how hard he breathing that time.
Man, I was in so much trouble, man. I didn't know. I thought I was going to leave this world. I'll be honest with you, perfectly honest with you. And that's how these COVID-19 people feel, because it's the same. Upper respiratory infection is what? An upper respiratory infection. And that's what I had. I didn't have the COVID infection, but I had an upper respiratory, and it feels like you're going to die because you're grasping for air. Like everything I had, I couldn't get no air. I said, turn the AC on. And she turned up on high. I thought I was going to be okay. I said, turn up. I got it right under the air AC. Still couldn't get no air. I was like, take me out. She had to take me, man. I was going to pass out. Ride Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation Under a Group, Freddie Mason. I've never seen him with a woman. I've heard him talk about a woman or woman he's been with. Never seen him. Who are you talking about? Ricky? Oh, okay. Yeah, he has a lot of different, a lot. He's got one now. I think he got one, but that's his business, man. If he want to do that, that's his business, man. I don't judge you, man. If Ricky want to have 25, it don't matter to me. That's his thing. That's his thing. But I'm like, he got to arrive sometime to a point where he just want one for the rest of his life, just one, because one after the other, that gets old after a while, man. It gets old, He'll get there when he get there. Ride Train, Bobby Lee, at least not that I can remember. Okay, yeah, you must don't watch his stuff, man. You don't watch his videos, because if you don't watch his video, you would know he got one right now, and every time he turn around.
That's the lady that when he lived in Dumaguete. The lady was in Dumaguete.
No, she's from Davao, I think.
No, the new is in Davao, but the one that he going to marry.
Oh yeah. I got you. She said that the one that he was going to marry, she was from Dumaguete. She's still in Dumaguete, and I think he stayed with her like 2 years or so. And they said we're gonna marry, but they never married the girl. That when I heard that, man, I was like, nah, man, this can't be. You say you're gonna marry the girl, and then after a year get to, then you can say you didn't say that. I'm like, man, what are you talking about? Ride Train, Bobby D, Lacey, One Nation Under Group. Patrick Barker. Thank you so much, Patrick Barker doing a dog.
Alligator man, thank you so much.
He said, call him alligator man. He said, Bobby D, I almost caught an assault charge when some crack head called my alligator iguana. Really?
There might be a small one.
No, iguana is a different type of beast. But you might really love your alligator, man. You get ready to fight over that alligator. Thank you so much for the donation, Patrick. Go ahead and do it there, DD. He gonna fight over that alligator, man. You play. They're calling him iguana. She got messed up, y'all. She put the OG on there. Why you put the OG on there, Lizzie? Right, thanks so much for the donation, Patrick. Appreciate that, man. Alligator Man. I got a new name for you, Patrick. Ryan Train Bobby D. Lee, One Nation under group. Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. He said, may the Spirit of the Lord be with all of us healthcare workers. Please, please, people, try to stay at home. That will help us nurses out here keep the faith in us from Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Mike. Hey, man,
Thank you, Mike.
if you can stay at home, please do stay at home. That's what me and Lisa D are doing every day, 24 hours a day. Every day we're in the house, except when we go get groceries. That's it. So stay in the house if you can. Ryan Reginald Graham, he said, I live in Arizona, just waiting to move to the Philippines once everything gets settled. Good, man. It's going to be nice out here. They're thinking that it may be settled in June, May or June, before the numbers start going down here in the Philippines. I hope so, because a lot of people want to come here to live, man. We got Kimberly. You remember Kimberly, right? Lady, female. She already packed up, ready to go.
Oh, she's okay.
I hope so. I hadn't heard from her in a while. But yeah, they already packed up all this stuff in storage. They're ready to come. And then the whole country got shut down for this COVID stuff. But as soon as it's over, they're going to be here. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, D, One Nation under group.
I heard
Yeah. All the balls in the he said, better late than never. We're going to have our money. Hello, all my good sisters and brothers on this channel. Arthur, people were looking for you, man. Don't do this to us, Arthur. What are you doing, Arthur? Please don't do this no more, Arthur.
I think he got drunk.
He got drunk off of fruit juice and tuba. Yeah. Right, Trey, Bobby Lee D. Betty Mason. He said, Arthur, father, what's up, bro? Right, Trey, Bobby Lee D. He said, all good, Freddie, my man.
See,
Patrick Barker. He said, I love the thank yous. The last one that played was the only year my Gator and I didn't win Player of the Year. He won Player of the Year with the Gator. He did. Yeah, man. He's doing it right, man. Ryder Trey, Bobby D, Liz D. Okay, that's it. All right, let's do our comments. Closing comments. Thank you all for thank you all for giving today. You are much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
You would tell my mouth is getting tired. Thank you all for everyone that gave today. You are much appreciated. Much love to you. Thank you for the donation. We appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. For users looking right now, if you could hit that like button for us, I appreciate it. Just 1 second. Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Like the page when you can. If you are looking at this video as a replay, remember to like and share, and also let the commercials play if you can. It gives a little bit more ching to ching ching ching.
Alligator Man.
Alligator Man.
This is email address btix004@gmail.com.
I'm looking for that picture, Alligator Man, and I'm looking for the video because I'm gonna show it to our people. Everybody,
Alligator Man.
You got everybody excited now, Alligator Man. We need that video. We need that picture. Okay, look, send me the picture. No, man, I'm just playing. We have a free Android app called the Philippines Expat Lifestyle. You can download that to your Android phone at any time. It's free of charge, and you can see all of our videos from the very first one we gave up until now. Okay. And if you have any kind of veteran information or need veteran information on type of concerns, you can contact Markel at Markel's TV. Markel is a super specialist in veterans information and concerns. She'll be able to help you out. If you can't reach Markel, he's on YouTube and Instagram. If you can't reach him, you can call the 800 number there, and hopefully someone in the Veterans Information Administration may be able to get in touch with you.
We have more comments.
That's it?
We have more comments.
Got more comments. Let's lock them out real quick and we gone. Come on. Ready, Mason, Arthur Foster. Thumbs up, Arthur. Arthur Foster. Okay, Lisa, be nice to me. you. Patty Barker said, Bobby D, the War Gator, I brought one. Okay. The War Gator, I brought one. Okay, he brought one. Okay. SML said, Ryan Trent, Bobby D, Lisa, he said, just getting in from work, and thank God I have a job to go to, but what's up, Bobby D? Hey, man, we're doing good, SML.
Hello, SML.
You missed all the fun and frivolity before. We've been on this place for almost 2.5 hours, man. We've been rocking, man. We've been crunk. People done went to sleep because they tired, but we still running strong, man. Good to see you, SML. Hey, check us out on the replay, man. You'll see all that stuff we talked about. It's some good, hey, check this out, man. It's some solid information you need to know, SML, okay? If you're African-American, you need to know this stuff, man. Right train, Bobby D. Lee, that's it?
Ready to close.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do our closing clips.
Yeah, how this goes.
That is like a ball. Like a ball.
How's it supposed to go?
Like a ball.
Like a ball? Like a bow?
No, like a ball.
A ball. First I go like this.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Mommy always do that.
I know, but can I try?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that how it's supposed to look? Okay.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys. That's for
Wait.
now.
Get one comment.
Got one more? Okay.
You got it.
You got it, SML. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Go ahead and watch
We don't
that.
want to hate you.
Watch the beginning. All right, that's what's up now, guys. This is Bobby D
And Lisa D.
saying take care
God bless.
and peace.
Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the donations.
Thank you so much.